darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith to Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Truth began, no they neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salone, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio.
oh, 3.9.
Truth me get radio.
3.9. You radio to media. You radio to media. You radio to media.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Mina Yusufu Jallo, the Cow Footprints, and you they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live from Freetown. Natu de las.
Matonya ye pe gwo ela we. Tonya ye pe gwo ela ngatu ya gwo ngeza wato minani FM we. Tonya ye pe gwo ela ngatu ya gwo ngeza wato minani FM. Tamia ngatu atonya ye pe gwo ela we. Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma. Tonya ye le mi amome. Ya bone jagbe ya le deja ti ya le dwe mi do o nya gongo lo tonya ye pe gwo ela we. Mi atanu isi vena. Na bolo abo mi do eva. Anya buda je pe gburu abo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gwo ela. Amiaga tole apapa goti taloba pepe nebe da penegbe nugo ma o ya gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede bede amukeni mo ya de skini mo ni da keza keza me bi lo to me gbo kamiaga pinga
Salone.
Sierra Leone is a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Indeed, Sierra Leone is a beautiful country, beautiful land, the land of milk and honey, as my brother DJ Bass used to say. You know, yesterday, I'm sure a lot of people were surprised with the weather, the rain. It shows how blessed and beautiful this country is. Well, climate change is real as well. You know, if almost in the middle of December we're getting rains, you know, throughout the day up to over the night and all. Yeah, but good morning, good morning. I hope say the and bulk people plans them, activities, programs. There are a lot of activities and programs, some of which I was even invited to. Yeah, a lot of them. Maybe the rain and bog them. But good morning, assalamu alaikum. Good morning. It is a blessing always for there. It's the start of another working week. Today on Monday, and today at the 15th day in the month of December 2025. It's mid-month. It's mid-month already. We're in the middle of December, and 2026 is almost ending. It's almost ending. Good morning. I hope you all get a very good weekend. I did somehow. Yeah, went to the Civic festival. You know, I tell for go the One Nation. Well, not One Nation. Sorry, the All Games final. You know, I go there, just touch base and commodity. But the traffic, yeah, man. The traffic for go down at the show was so heavy, man. Yeah, but yeah, it was a good weekend. Everybody be able to enjoy wherever they were. Met a lot of people that will be in the shop, just say hi, you know, interesting comments there. People when they ask for the bell and all of that. But yeah, that's who Sierra Leoneans are. We appreciate people for what they're doing. We're lively. We just want to have fun, enjoy, and be peaceful as well, you know. Good morning, good morning. It is a blessed Monday morning. It's cold, very cold up this weekend from home to here. And maybe the weather could change, again not go come. But it's rained yesterday, and perhaps I'm booked some people in programs and activities and plans them, especially people who plan outdoor events. But I hope and believe, say, when I get a very good weekend with your family or whoever, and one for welcome on this morning, one for tell God thank you for life, Sam. It's a blessing as always for able wake with well body, for come and do the people's work, and for own self for day with we every other morning starting at 6:30. Good morning and welcome. One for say very good morning to we first family. Understand His Excellency the Nigeria. They attend an ECOWAS meeting. Good morning to the First Lady. Good morning to the security officers, them, na President Lodge. Good morning to all the people that already watch over we President and the First Family. Good morning to people in back, we neighbor them. The military officers then I will be first barracks. We salute you now.
Say very good morning. Very good morning to we police, we correctional, and we firefighters them. On Saturday night, it was Saturday. I mean, the drive for come the Civic Festival. It was around 12, I think, 12 to 1. And there was this serious fire incident around Congo Cross Bridge. There's this place, if you're driving from Congo Cross coming to, say, the light area, on your right, there's this bar restaurant. I don't walk in past this sometimes. You see people in the watch game there or what. See fire, man, raging fire. From afar, they see they come, we would drive peacefully and safely and pass. Serious fire. I hope no one was hurt, but I'm sure it don't cause serious damage to that place there. But thankfully, there was a fire engine because when I reached your building, they were announcing that some people have been parked in front of the fire force motor car, so they need for clear up the way. So the fire force motor car will go there and go help with putting out the fire, Yeah, so sorry and sad. You want to tell us to them people and it's a tough time, But good morning to people na Congo Tong, Moritong, King Tom, Aberdeen Lumley. Good morning to people na the mountain communities as well. Leicester, Gloucester, Batos, Regent, Charlotte, Jue. Once a very good morning to now people in our regions. I see them get carnival, brother. Get carnival in there. Me do the streets. I demand and the dance, brother. But good morning everyone. Good morning to Leoneans from across the country and across the world. So with people and we always follow we every other weekday. We want to wish you a compliments of the season. Merry Christmas in advance and Happy New Year as well in advance. The festive season don't begin. The enjoyments and plenty. Me and somebody tin up. Me and my man who tin up. Now the Civic Festival, and we were talking about how mostly young people. Where you watch Sierra Leoneans, people just want get fun. Sometimes they don't care much about the big things themselves. We just talk about them because they all need for fitting for solve the problem them. But people just want get an easy way and enjoy themselves and the peaceful they enjoy, You drive almost o'clock in the morning peacefully, apart from the police checkpoint the way you get for good too, but harmless, harmless. Thank God for that, and pray say we'll continue to do that. But let us pray this morning as always, now the Truth Morning Devotion. We'll start with prayers. We join with Muslim and Christian religious leaders them for call on the intervention of Allah in with lives them, in the lives of we leaders them, for guide and protect them, and as well guide and protect with the people them. I see a lot of married, man. Plenty of people are married this weekend though. Man, yeah, it's good. I pray and hope say them married then they go last, then go live longer together and serve themselves diligently and be a blessing to their families, them and society. I see plenty married them, plenty, but I mean I still not married it, but I still no grief for married it. But let us pray. Lord, pray for all the one that were married. Let this December, we don't plan this December, let Allah make them easy for them. And I see another report where there was an accident. People that were in a group are married around Eastern. I see me man then IB blog report them. And it's sad. May they say one pikin die and one woman. May their souls rest in peace. Sometimes back I can ask why people away they are married much can need for speed. I meet up one or two actually where they were speeding. Yeah, I was like, I always ask myself this question: why do people where they are married get for speed? Why is it part of the married culture, or why should they speed? Why should they be running and they get people and get for park na corner, get for broke traffic and all? Why is that how it should be? I actually don't know. I don't married, but I never did that. I don't think so. I do that. I remember who married to my uncle from the mosque. You just drive south, will come up with by force suicide the reception bin there. No broke traffic, no ping pong safe. Yeah, I always only ask myself this question. Why should people where they get married, get for speed, get for dinner mutka, they drive with high speed and broke traffic and all that? Maybe somebody get the answer, you go just drop them. But let us pray, let us pray. Lord, call on the intervention of Allah and with life sim, and let us pray. Say amen, amen, wherever you are, as we start another working week. Let Allah make them easy for we all.
Bismillah, salatu salam ala rasulillah. نحمد ونستعين ونستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. We recognize Allah as the master, as the provider, and as the greatest of judges. We ask Him for protect we as we don't protect the one day before we. We ask Him for guide we as we don't guide the one day before we. We ask Him for make we stand for the truth as we don't help other people in the past for stand for the truth. We recognize Him, say na in na the master, na the giver, na in na the protector, and we will continue to recognize Him until the day we go meet Him. ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا لا بعد إذ هديتنا إنك لأنت الوهاب. اللهم رب العزة عما يصفون الصلاة والسلام على المرسلين وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.
In Jesus' name we pray. Everlasting God, one for tell you plenty thank you for this nation, Sierra Leone. One for bless you for what you don't do, for the peace. Father, we thank you for the government. We thank you for Sierra Leoneans. One for give you all the praise, all the honor and adoration. Papa God, now even as you will tell we say, that we pray for the one that would end in our power. Lord God Almighty, I commit the president, commit his team, commit his family, commit the vice president, commit his team, commit his family, commit the ministers, parliamentarians, all stakeholders that are in this country. With the lead we, Papa, I lay them at your hand. I pray that you continue for protect them, continue for cover them, continue, Father, for give them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and continue for help them. Let them continue for rule this nation, and continue for push this country go before. Papa God in heaven, I tell you plenty thank you for the picking them where they go school today. I ask, oh God, that you go with them. The one that they take motorcar, the one that they walk by foot. I ask that you give angels charge over them. Let us then they go. Let them go safely and let them return home safely. Cancel every accident. Cancel evil. Makituma and them, keke riders, bike riders. One that we don't grab this morning for go and spend money, for go on their different homes, different jobs. Papa, I pray that you go with them. Pray that you open the heavens over them in the name of Jesus. I also ask for this land, Sierra Leone. Let we continue to enjoy peace. Let we continue, Father, for live as one. Let we live in unity, oneness, and togetherness in the name of Jesus. Everlasting Father, you take charge. Have your way and do that which no man can do. Forever be God over this land. Cover Salone and protect Salone. For in Jesus' name we've prayed. Amen.
Mortal man, no guarantee. Mortal man, sabi dwelling company. Mortal man, no guarantee. Mortal man, we not nothing. Need to company for property. But everything that life, na vanity. Mortal man, eh. Mortal man go when you west, what go come day. Mortal man, eh. Mortal man, eh. Mortal man go when you west, what go come day. Mortal man, eh. Mortal man, we for change we ways. Mortal man, we for change we ways. Make we all God find, make we all God find, make we all God, make we all find. no guarantee. Mortal man sabi well in company. Mortal man no guarantee. Mortal man, we not naughty. Need to company for property. But everything that life na vanity. Mortal man, eh. Mortal man go well you west what go come day. Mortal man, eh. Mortal man, eh. Mortal man go well you west what go come day. Mortal man, eh. Mortal man, we for change we ways.
Mortal man with what change we ways. Mortal man no guarantee. Now God no more guarantee. Oh. Mortal man no guarantee. Can be say this today, tomorrow we see other thing. Go come up, pray, go do bad. So we open trust for day in Allah. You know. Imam Chegno, I remember in last kutuba na dan they say, Imam Chegno, in music, na they make him pray Juma up hill station. He say, mortal man over put you open to us by any other person, no matter how that the person be to you. You know? God, Allah, now you for believe in. Allah answer our prayers them, amen, amen to them prayers and they from religious leaders them, we pray for wisdom and understanding, guidance and protection. For we leaders them, we president, vice president, the chief minister, the ministers, the members of parliament, we mayors, chairpersons, councillors, and pray for we serve the people. This festive season, a lot of people, they travel to them villages, to them districts for go celebrate. Pray that Allah guide them, carry them go safe and bring them safe. Please don't overspeed. Doesn't make any sense, you know. Overspeeding doesn't make any sense. Go safe and come safe. Let Allah bless this country. Let Allah make we continue to enjoy the peaceful they enjoy so. We will go out peacefully, enjoy we safe. No matter the challenges, the difficulties, we can still enjoy ourselves peacefully. That is very, 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 very important. And one for say thanks to the security sector, police, military, and all, you know, for guiding and protecting we as well. You know, let Allah answer our prayer them. Don't know they fed married, let Allah give them. Don't know been promised December no go pass and go married. Give them 15 days or so for complete the year in December. Let Allah make una friend demand them. Or the wife them forget the married. When they will sick, let Allah give them medicine. People will get problem, let Allah solve them for them. People defend job, let Allah give them job. You know, let Allah make them easy for we all because natural. No more will put you open to us. Let Allah bless this country. Let Allah guide and protect we leaders them. Let give them empathy and soriat. Let Allah make them understand. Say we hope for the progress and development of this country. Then at the end. But we serve the people and get a role for play for things to get better. Amen, amen. I want to say very happy birthday. I want to send birthday wishes to my friend Trevor Young. Trevor, they celebrating 52nd birthday. Happy birthday, Trevor. Trevor is a Salone American. He's based in the US. When I demand we can talk and see the beach, say no, this shouldn't happen. You know, we only talk about the beach in Dotiwan. And he said no. And it does spark a huge debate about the responsibility, civic responsibility, and what we should do. So Trevor is cleaning the beach with support of other people. They get a young boy, they clean the beach. One for tell and thank you for everything they do. And pray say God will continue for gain the strength and energy for continue for serve in own capacity this nation. We all get we role for play now we little corner. We should not just wait, you know, for things to happen. We know government has the bigger responsibility, but we all can complement and do whatever we can do in we little corner. You can clean your community, clean your house, your frontage, your gutter, now you hold land there as well. Happy birthday, Trevor. We wish you the very best from all of us here. And pray say you will celebrate today. Find time and celebrate, man. Let's take our pledge this morning and start now with commitments to this country. We have civic responsibility. Salone big pass we all they come and go. People and don't come and go before we. People and don't sacrifice for this country, for the peace and democracy we they enjoy today. May their souls rest in peace. But we self get a responsibility for guard them. you know, and show say we love this country and go always put interest above all else, because now this country no more will get and sabi. So let's take our pledge. We'll come back shortly, can do the roll call till we for run a bit, you know, for talk to, we get a guest from the Central University. We'll go for talk to quickly in the program before we talk to the minister and Jimmy Bangura. Continue for stay with me and they come back shortly. This is the Truth Morning Devotion.
I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all the time. I promise to defend her honor and good name, always work for our unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity. I put our interest above all else, so help me God, so help me God.
I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all times. I promise to defend her honor and her good name, always work for her unity, peace, and prosperity, and put her interests above all, so help me God.
Let me see you jump! Jump! We are supported, please carry away. Enemies they laugh me, and they neglect me. And they rain on the flag carry away. We hear you success, who's on the day? We are supported, please carry away. Enemies they laugh me, and they neglect me. And they rain on the flag carry away. Who's on the day? We want to meet you. We want to tell you exactly so we have been through. We need a better life, not do what we used to. They say things will change, but the only one we need to. We don't tell you from Belgium, same bullshit. That part about that seeds, the tree they sell. Even with hard work, some still we live.
So that we go live good tomorrow when we die, oh. But now you see things they done, they change. Power struggle, don't overcome we all. Una let we join on for make better Salone. So let we try. The world don't left now we man. Now we won't try for there we go before. Salone don't left now we man. Now we won't try for there we go before. The world don't left now we man. Now we won't try for there we go before. Now we won't try for let we go before.
said, Salone don't left now we on. Salone now we on it, I drink na coffee, local coffee couriers, you know, support them, buy them coffee and support local content. But the world don't left now we on. Now we no more for make this world go before. And Salone and go before one now we on it day. I always say this na ya. Nobody need to come out aside and can push this country go before. Now me and you. If we don't play our part, then it's a problem. We all get a role for playing, whatever way, whether it's about by holding people accountable, and being a law-abiding citizen, doing what's right, avoid for doing wrong, you know. Now, I see we don't address the problem now for a Bay Road with the container them. They don't carry the container, then go eastern. Me people in eastern and they send me message. Somebody call me and they complain. Well, now they don't count the traffic now. They say from Shell, Texaco, so then they use Generite Road. You know, planning is our problem because we haven't planned this place. Now we get bigger problem then for solving a problem. With the official, we don't solve the problem within Upgone, go down Wataki, Fobe Road. We don't pull the truck then the container them. We don't send them go eastern. We don't go cause all the problem na eastern back. Traffic problem, people are complaining from there. But because we not plan this place. Me and some me friends they get some conversation yesterday about Freetown. We need new city, No, but we will fix the way we get so they talk about new city. Not a new city we need. Now proper planning we need. Proper planning and attitude change. How? Enforcement. Proper planning and enforcement. We had an opportunity for the peninsula from, say, Godrich now. Tego, Bobo, number 2, York and all inside and day. Then from Calbatong, Tego, Waterloo. For plan better and expand the city. But go watch them place in there. Every sign a shop. It's like anybody will get land as he build place for build shop. No sign on there for residential. Go watch how that guy build that tough place, man. I don't drive past it several times. See how we planned it? That is how we should plan places. You get Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning. You see this person build, so this also you get your plaba about. This person don't block we road. Now the access road you don't build. Who say proper planning? The person they build na access road. Community they get recreational place, side they for bearing ground, school place go there, hospital land go there, they reserve them. If they tell you say na this line on the bill, people who don't travel, where they up the flight safe, where you watch down, you they see country they out and plan them, you they see the road them out and they. But we've refused to plan this place. We don't need new city. Now proper planning we need and enforcement. Because we've allowed this place not to be properly planned, it don't expand, the population don't high. Now we get problem for even enforce law. And they don't pull them container then for Bay Road. They don't care then go eastern. There is another problem in eastern. We've been thinking so we don't solve the problem, but it's causing problem for in eastern. We get community then at the peninsula, we don't join the city, brah. We go to every junction. All sign out. Chaos. We've refused to change things. We've got an opportunity for plan this place properly and better. We don't refuse. Everybody want land. Everybody want bill. As you get land, we build now for bill shop first. All sign a shop. Residential area, nothing. Man. But we can't do this to ourselves. We get institutions then for do things properly. But if they can't, then me not think so we need new city. Me not believe them talk them this safe. Because we not get money for do them thing then they. We're not able to provide social services properly for the what we get and enforce law and clean and better how they talk about new city. Now proper planning we need of side the way they expand with the city. So if people and they move go there, it's better planned, as an example, and also enforcement. I see the IG was outside, enforcing the law. It's good, it's good. But the point is, when the IG come on at the side and it's back, people are going back to the same issue. Anyway, like I say, we'll go for run this morning, we'll get some guests there. May not believe say we need new city. May I just believe say we need for a first law and plan this place better. Ministry of Lands, if people in the buy land before go drive gonna Godrich area after Godrich now. Even the new places them where they come up. You watch up the hill, you watch down by the sea. They see people in the build every hour. You can imagine would they get opportunity for do things they right, but they refuse. Wallahi, this country, you don't get several opportunity them for change certain things them and do things right and show. Say, okay, this new community they are with the co-op, so it's properly planned. Now, so wale any side day. But anyway, let's do the roll call this morning. La call uda day no day. Salone problem, eh? You know, good morning once more. We set institutions and sometimes they don't even do what they should do. They don't, man. Good morning, Alaji Fernando Jr. Good morning, Amadou Bailoba, Yusuf Sise, Bonke Fofana, Lamboy Richie, Alaji Ekoma, Alpheus Koma, Aisata Veronica Kanu, Creo Bobo, Jebe Kamara. Good morning, Auntie Jebs. Noel Pizzo, right? Noel say I've been saying and will keep on saying it again. Many of us do not realize that reciting the national anthem and pledge every day without living up to the values they represent brings no true benefits. Well, it's our responsibility to live up to the values as human beings, for stand up to that as a citizen as well. You get a role for play a responsibility. Marie MC, good morning. Eke Toronka, Aja Mariam Ja, Nabila Musa Kamara, Abubakar Bangura, Michael Moije, Buya Badar Kourma, Lamin Sise, Repo Hassan Bari, Medmans, good morning everyone. Albert Lansana, Mariam Lamrana Ba Kamara, my sister, good morning. Miss B, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the Truth Morning Devotion. Like I always can say, it is a blessing for getting to all of this program. U.S. Jallo, Kelly Rose, good morning. Mohamed Lamin, good morning and welcome. Shiba Concepts, Ali Matu, Diamond Kenny, good morning. Ali Matu, Hassan Bari, Yakuba Bangura, good morning. Good morning, my people. Good morning, Albert. I hope you enjoy your holiday, brah. I hope you enjoy your holiday. I see you post about the blackouts the other day. Well, welcome to Sierra Leone. Welcome to Freetown. That is how we are, and that's who we are. You know, sometimes it gets difficult. Imwana Vandi, Winisia. Yeah, well. When is here, I just see them thing and every day. You just see where they drive now this tongue, the side where they see people in the bit. You know, this Signal Road, there's this curve, this part where somebody be the bill. I remember where that building they go up. My man Bellows been raised alarm about that and they safe. Then be mark X day. But it don't go up, man. A big now high rising right now, high building. Emmanuel Chief Conte, good morning. Kelly Rose, good morning. Mohamed Lamin and Hassan Nelson Bari, good morning. Victor Ivor Prince Cummins, good morning, brother. Ferdinand Mosil, Fadi, good morning, brother. Good morning. Hope you do fine, my brother. Hope all is well. By Ibrahim Khalilu, Elizabeth Findam Bayo, Ibrahim Bakgura, Brian Shilon, good morning. Usman Edward Kagbo, Usman Chadakis, good morning. Macaulay Cyril, Jariuba, Stephen Ronald, Kanko Mansare, good morning. Fosin Brown, Mohamed Musa, Kagosin, Kande Koma, Alicious Momo, Jaya Koka, Tony Morgan, fix the city, we have with proper planning. Well, yeah, I agree. We just need to fix this place, man. I'll give you an example, yeah? If you been the drive, come up IMAT Junction for go inside US Embassy, the EU, for go Leicester Peak and all. That place was very chaotic. Very, 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 very chaotic. From where they cleared it up. Go watch there now. Go drive past it. It's just enforcement. Just simple enforcement, man. Me not believe they need new city. New city for take free term care and go other side. Who side? We get the resources for manage what we get right now. Safe na problem. Plan properly new places where they rise up. Plan them well. You know, invest in affordable housing. Get private sector for invest in affordable housing where everybody know and like me always on the scene. Me while life there is a way. Me no want get myself worried for bills. I don't get house, I don't get property. I don't want get myself into dandy. If I get way, I see apartments, I get money, I able buy my apartment to start the day. That's all, man. Until the time where God go say your time is up. That's all. But everybody want us because rent is expensive. Everybody want billion small place. It's not properly planned, well structured and all. Anyway, good morning, Yasin Jallo, Mosdi, good morning, Bangura Konate Abubakar, Kenneth Karimu, good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I want to say, as always, it's a blessing for get to know this program every other day. And some people I have met in person, you know, over the weekend. I've been there at the Civic Festival, even the All Games final event. I meet with a lot of people, you know, I meet with some young people mostly, you know, they will come up to me and say, thank you for what you're doing, appreciate that. And we all get a role for play, you know, we all get a role for play. We can do things better in we own little way, in whatever way, you know. If you go to events, you don't drink, you can, not just to wear fence and binam, you know. That's small, that thing and the working things in a small thing, them very important. It changes things if we do them right, you know. If we just pay attention to them and do them right, then they change how society they and within we they do, you know. It's just that we all need for agree and understand, say, we all get a role for play, you know, in pushing this country forward, you know. We, in whatever, in what, nothing say that small clean way you clean some side is small, or it's not small, it means a lot. It help other people and for understand the role and responsibility na the community, you know. Just do what's right. Just try for do what's right in your little way. Nothing say, nah, not to me responsibility, not to me work. No, we shouldn't allow that. We shouldn't accept that to happen. We all for agree, say, we all get a role for play in this society in whatever way. You know, people and they build a bridge, they build a waterway, they build a side the way they not for build. We just don't accept that. Yeah, they give example in my community, Eastern, low cost. You see, and then me grow up, I know how that area they been there and how we there right now. We just not agree for plan this place properly and accept, say, there are things we could do better as a people, as a nation. There are things we could. You go see people that begin build on side, they mark Expanam. Inside 3 months, they don't done them building in this safe. You know, where you come, you see the same building don't go up. The sideway not for day. And there are people who are responsible for this thing or for ensure say them building and they not go up na them places and they. The sideway collapse na Eastern the other time we na Kisi did. Same Kisi New Road. Who side them picking and die. We don't forget say we don't move on. Then they can build it back. We've moved on as a people. We don't even care against self. We wait for the other disaster for happen. We begin Allah. No, this no they do this, then they do this. Get people get work, get responsibility, just sit down at the office and think say now from they no more than they do. We get the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning. What in country planning they do? What are we planning? Watch this city, man. Me, I'd always tell you that this. If you think say the kind of way this city there, you're okay with it. I as a citizen, I'm not. Because if anybody can at this place where you see them, it reflects on we. It shows who you are. Now like you us, if person go there meet the dirty, wallahi means say you not dirty person. If you meet the scatter, like how we are scatter, so it means that people we need to plan better. You know, I will repeatedly say I don't believe we need a new city. Say but free tongue no plan better, go plan other city. Go plan other city you say. We how they pull the money safe. That time they use for go plan other city. Now begin plan the new community the way they come up na the peninsula area. Now plan them better. Simple. Anyways, good morning and welcome. We'll take a quick break. We can talk to we first guest this morning. Then we get to talk to the Minister of Information and Civic Education about the Civic Festival. I attend them. There are a lot of things them happen. There are a lot of activities. I go the first day, I go the final day, I go early, I work on the booths them. Some of the booths them I watch. Then I went there at night as well, you know, watch the concert and all of it, you know. We can talk about that. Then we get to talk to Big Brother Jimmy Bangura, you know, we talk to Big Brother Jimmy B. Well, let's take a quick break. They come back shortly. Continue for Stay With We. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. With the broadcast live on Facebook and YouTube, welcoming all reviewers from across the country and across the world. Compliments of the season. You know, let God make we see the holiday peacefully, enjoy them peacefully, and reflect on what we want and how we want for see Salone in 2026. Continue for Stay With We.
Mortal man, no guarantee. So no ever champ pull up for nobody. Mortal man, no guarantee.
God bless you, my brother Jimmy.
Mortal man, we not hypocrites. Mortal man, sabi pulling up in secrets. Mortal man, no guarantee. Mortal man, gonna church on Sunday. Well, he come be married us on Monday. Mortal man. On Friday, the next day, yeah, the juju man they try it. Mortal man, mortal man, we for change we ways. Mortal man, we for change we ways. Check it. La vie, c'est ça qu'elle m'a dit. Et moi je la dis que la vie c'est pas facile. The haters, the backstabbers go try for kill. You dream the sight, every day they criticize your lifestyle. Try for take away your smile. The jealousy and envy every day just a pile. Sure, but you just hold on to the Lord. You just hold on to your God. Make we all God find that we all God. All God find that we all God. That we all am fine. Make we all God find that we all God. All God find that we all God. That we all am fine.
1 minute Konani, know your rights in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Citizens Beret.
Kush, the silent drug crisis. Kush na one drug we no dear. It easy forget, so it acts for left. It dey pour Salone more with young one them. It can make person sleep, body can swell, body can wound, and it can even die. Power way government don't declare a national emergency and make one tax force inside 2024. The thing that way they can use for pillow and care for everybody business, they shut in. The one that way they admit in the hospital for mental health problem for Seka Kush don't jump by 4,000%. And postmortem way they can do per demand and show say Kush use boku. For use drug na Salone na crime, but the court can send the one dem wey dey use am for go take treatment instead of dem go na prison. New regulation dey inside 2024 dey make people dem get more treatment centers, land wey dem out for left the drug small small and protect dem right. Kush don make Boku left school. Dem family dem get spoil out and e don bug the good name wey Salone get all about na the world. Kush dey affect we family dem and we nation in tomorrow one, so we for talk about how we dey affect we. Help the one wey Kush don affect and we community for get well body and social care. Let we beg the government for train more medical workman dem, block the supply chain dem, and pay attention for how for help the one wey dey use the drug for left and small small.
1 minute Konani, know your rights in 60 seconds. 1 minute Konani, know your rights in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Citizens Beret.
Fumble them. NATCA and Bank of Salone don't bring new policy wey say you for link your phone SIM card and your bank account with your national ID number or then go block you. But the problem na this, national ID not so free. Now 140 loans na free tongue and upline na 220 loans. But come they earn less than 80 loans inside one day. Phone and bank accounts not to luxury. Na thing that people then they use for work, for get pay, for study and get news. If them block them, millions of people then go suffer. It go violate people their rights for talk, for get information and for make them living. Besides, the law they allow other forms of ID, like voters ID and driver's license for register the SIM. If government want for use only national ID for security, then it will be free and easy for get, like how it in a country then like Kenya. So make we call on we leaders then for make national ID free and easy for get for all man, and respect the law and accept other valid ID them.
1 minute Konani, know your rights in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Citizens Beret.
So let we try.
The world don't left now we man. Now we for try for there we go before. Salone don't left now we man.
Good morning and welcome back. Listen to the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9 with the broadcast live from the studios na Ilcourt na Freetown. And this festive season, I always remind we say, don't forget we safe. Now we events them, we programs them, we carnivals them, the drugs. We shouldn't forget. Now didn't they pass them? You know, don't protect we young people. Then be vigilant, pay attention. The chief minister watched a video yesterday where he say government therefore announced the ban on the importation of the 225 tramadol. You know. And important if government do that. You know, maybe always they talk back about how do we ban the use of shisha where they all over. Because information they say and then they pass the drugs and back, puts them there and use them. I did at the Civic festival, I see somebody hold the pot safe, and they pass them around. And I was like, I show one my party will be one my colleague. I say, look this. You know, we shouldn't allow these things and then space there. You know. We young people are very vulnerable. Somebody go just put on society say can jack. You don't know what he don't put say jack. Now addiction. Where he begin to come? He feel like an addiction. Dr. Julius Spencer writes a very, very important article. I think we publish them and everybody need for read them. It talk about the issue of addiction when one of the things that we for address in fighting drugs in the country. Because we get a lot of young people them get addicted to drugs. If Kush not it, then they find other drugs. If Tramadol not it, then they find other one. So let not forget we safe, be vigilant, pay attention to you picking, you fumble, if you watch them, how it change, how it behave. So you're able to help them at an early stage for take them away from drugs. This morning, I get the pleasure for welcoming our studio. Very first guest who they talked to this morning, Professor Bob Conte, when the Deputy Vice Chancellor, in Central University. I tell you now the last time I go to Central University, man. I've been there long ago when Muxin started, but waiting I go see. I think people in other university, or colleges for visits and see, waiting they happen at that space. Sometimes the learning environments need to be conducive for the student them for able for learn. The man get generator, you need to use yourself because you get solar power, you get solar where they get the whole place light. But good morning, Prof, and welcome. It is a pleasure having you.
It's a pleasure being here.
Yes. So how has it been? Like I've been telling you earlier, I go there the other day, and I find the learning environment looks very conducive with a lot of labs, teaching radio, and I meet the students and they play ball in the field and then they prepare for some competition we get for go on at the college day. But how has it been, putting Central University to where it is presently? Then they call that area the Silicon Valley, right? Of Salone.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, outside technology there and all. What's in able to do for make Central University this very attractive as it is presently?
Well, we don't do a lot of things, as you mentioned. One of the things then where we don't achieve, and which is very important, is to make sure we get enough energy for students and staff on campus, create a learning environment way conducive for students for learn and practice their craft. As you say, we get a studio, we also get a radio, we're in laboratories, not to anything commercial. Now only laboratories for students to learn, waiting for do, how for do them, and when for do them. Those are the kinds of things we provide. So that when they left the university, for example, if you employed a now we graduate you employ the teacher for do any gadget, for touch any gadget, he or she has already grounded the craft.
Yeah.
So we create that environment. At the same time, we also get water supply 24 hours, which is very important as far as I'm concerned in terms of hygiene or whatever. And in addition to that, we fortunate to get 24 hours connectivity because all our students, they are highly technical in all the programs we run. There is technology embedded. You do nothing, you come out, you know how to admit patients using the computer, using this and everything, and then you can communicate with the doctor in terms of whatever you don't observe with the patient, and then you tell your doctor, before the patient, they go inside to the doctor. The doctor they already get all the vitals about this patient, then the doctor now get for no waiting for.
Is it more a technology concentrated or centered, kind of university and learning? Because like you say, most of the sites they will go, not only the technology aspect of them, but even the agriculture. The Muxin was telling me how they use technology in their teaching agriculture as well and all of that.
Certainly, every program, every student goes through this. We go inside first the first semester, we go inside, we teach you how to use the computer. And you're taught, you get the access to computer and everything. And one thing we emphasize, every student must have his or her own computer. It's a must. Because one, the lecturers, they send the course outline and notes through the computer, through the internet. You go in a classroom, they write on the board, the whiteboard or whatever, and also project. But most of the material is sent. And assignments are also sent through, and then when you do assignment as student, you also submit them through. You go to a library, there is a paperless library. Yes, everything is computerized. I want to access any article, now any journal, I go to the computer, key in, then the article come, I can download them if it's free. If it's not free, then I can know what to do so that I get access to them.
As much as I want the student as well for be this technologically inclined, how about the teachers them, the lecturers them, the people who really teach them? Me understand of a situation where you know, there was this time, COVID time, where the university, it was online teaching, and there was this lecturer where actually not understand how to do online, and it becomes difficult for the student for able, you know, go through that module day. But how you know, una dey help the lecturers them as well for understand the use of technology at this age and time.
Okay, well, quite a good number of lecturers where they join, some don't go through computer literacy programs before they join we. But as soon as they join we provide for them about a week's training through the systems that we use. We use Google Classroom, we use OpenSys, and now we don't develop we own new computer system program where we get for launch for all we colleague universities then for get access to. We'll not go announce it yet, but we don't launch, we don't test them.
We
don't create them. Not to no, we don't create them.
Okay.
It's already there. We are now testing it with all our various systems that we get. When we don't perfect and then we go launch until we colleague universities so that they go get access. So when the lecturers then come, we give them that 1 week orientation. You go through all the system, waiting for do, when you mark how for enter your grades, waiting for do, when for enter them, because there is a time period. If I don't mark them, within the time period, between now and now, if you enter the grade, if you don't enter them, immediately the system, they show we, the control, they will get we quality control, they know say, you not enter grade yet for this period, they will alert you, say, there is something wrong, what have you done with your grades? You're not in the system. Once you don't go inside the system, you don't. And then the students also, when they were registered, then they also get access. So they know their grades at any point in time.
Another guy issue about missing grades.
No, we'll not get that yet. We'll tell God thank you for that. I mean, the technology don't help we for get over that kind of problem. We'll not get them at all. At all, we'll not get them. No student na central will tell you, say, my grade don't miss it. No. Because each time you do an assignment, you give students, you correct, mark, you enter. Once you enter, you don't get access to them again. No more. The only person who will get access for control or change anything are the chancellor. Not even me as vice chancellor. And I get that password. So it stays in the system. Nobody tampers with it anymore. You don't. So it stays there. So the student can now get access to and look at you see he or she has no access for change. But you get access for seeing.
Well, you know, say that this grade again.
Exactly. So if they fall, you go no.
Yeah.
Because at any point in time, this is why even when students graduate, you graduate today, you go now registry tomorrow, then go pull your transcript. You know, they take one month, 1 week. No.
Okay.
It's
okay.
yeah.
Prof, quickly, what's in the course system where una they offer this time, and why somebody for sending Pekin go to Central University?
Oh, okay. I mean, the selling points I don't give you. Okay, internet. Okay, free water supply, okay, electricity 24/7. All of those three are 24/7. Now, what if I make, with the courses that we get agriculture, which is also smart agriculture. We use, how do you call it, solar energy for power, irrigation, and everything. Teach the students that you don't only rely on the rainy season for produce, but you can produce during the dries. That's one part of the smart agriculture. Even now, we get about 100 students where the ministries, the World Bank and one of the ministries as sports and youth and sports, where they sponsor, where they train them on smart agriculture and then also graphic design and other things. Then they now. Okay, after agriculture, we come to the computer. We get business information technology. We get computer studies. We get data analysis. We get cyber security. Okay? Those are very key. And all students within inside it will amaze you that when you meet students na central. You ask us about how for access also waiting at this thing. Immediately there, it will show you what you're waiting for.
Una they do public health as well, right?
Yeah, we are the can't do that. We don't do then we do the public health. Then in the health sciences, we get public health, which is a degree program. We get BSN, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. We get SRN, State Registered Nursing. Then we get CHO, Community Health Officers. Those 4 programs are there. And these are also computer related. There is no way you go through Central University, you come out computer illiterate. No, you are computer literate from start to finish. Okay? Then when you left there, you go to, we get mass communication. We get marketing, digital marketing, and so on. So this is now your own area.
Yes.
And we prepare with students, as I tell you before now, we prepare with students for when they come out, you don't get nothing for teach them. Pass you give them orientation, almost say, now how for day, now this for do, now
because in the land, there is a lab there.
Already there are 2 laboratories. You get the TV and you get the radio. So they prepare their programs, then do them. That's a part of their studies.
Yeah.
So they are job ready when they graduate. And as we slogan, this is where careers begin at Central University. So we teach all that. They will go palm, we get business management, we get accounting and finance, and hopefully we don't send programs to TEC for do banking and finance, economics, and other things. Then we also get social work, which is now ongoing and so on. So we have about 17 programs running.
Okay.
All across.
Okay. So because this day out of Freetown and parents get for send them picking them, how about lodging, the dormitory, una get accommodation for the picking them as well?
Oh yes, we get a lot of space for accommodation, and apart from that, we also get the private sector don't see the potential, then don't build houses all around the campus. When they rent to students.
Yeah, I see that.
Yes,
yeah.
It's becoming a lucrative business. So, I mean, people that build 6, 7, 8, 10 rooms, rent them to students, and then that also they increase the accommodation.
Okay. Yeah. Prof, quickly, una they do, people can apply now, una they take students now for which course?
For all the programs.
I see enrollment they go.
Yes, enrollment they go. We get the second intake, which is going on up to about early January, we will close. We do this because certain students, them we apply now other institutions, then put them on hold. I mean, I want to go to a university and get education. If you tell me, say, wait for 6 months, 1 year, and there are other alternatives, then I have a choice.
Okay, no, they wait.
No, we know they put people on hold. I mean, we
it's rolling basis.
Yes, it's a rolling basis. We are continuous.
But is it the same criteria? The course them you get certain number of subject that we for pass and the WASC exam for you be or una they do it differently?
Oh no, generally you have 5 O levels, including English and mathematics, way none are the common entry requirements. But then you also get departmental requirements. For example, if I want to read economics, I just forget mathematics. I may not be good in chemistry, physics, but if I get me mathematics, I get me English, then I'm admissible. If I want to do computer studies, for example, cyber security or data analysis, I forget mathematics, which is crucial. So some of them so you get the departmental requirements but you also get the general entry requirements where the ministry approves.
Okay. Yeah. As we try for conclude this conversation, what could be your message to parents them out there? Because a lot of time, me don't go to the university. I don't see. I've seen. I wish when I go get an open day and encourage parents them. If somebody they drive past by no more safe, they just drive go inside and see. Maybe then they go encourage them. Say, okay, this is a conducive learning environment from beginning. What's in the relationship with students and then lecturers them. Because sometimes we don't get a learning environment where most times the student then can find it difficult for perhaps talk to them, lecture them, or assess and lecture them, or hold them accountable in some cases where they think say they don't assess them well.
Oh, okay. We get an open system. Open in the sense that you, the student, you are free to approach your lecturer. Just assume he can introduce a concept in the class and you don't understand. You are free to approach him or her and say, that concept I need to understand and please help me. It is incumbent on the lecturer with the tell we colleagues, you must help the student. That's number one. We also get a counseling system where students are assigned to lecturers for counseling, not anything financial, but it counsel you if you have a problem in your studies. It will tell you what you do, how to go about it, so that you get over such problems. We also have meetings, general meetings with students, and we mingle among students. The students also they talk to we at any point in time. We have a suggestion box. Where students, if they don't want to talk to we, they can go put their suggestion inside. They will open and will look them. They will know exactly what in there happen. So we have all of these mechanisms where they make we students they're not afraid we, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly.
And they come to we have to talk to them, and then that's the kind of relationship that exists.
Okay.
And then we are centrally located in this country. You can say, hey, now 91 Ifao. Yes, Ifao, what about Kenema?
Yeah.
If I pass 91, from Freetown to 91 are just 91 miles. Right? Kenema is far away. So if you are sending Pekin, now university, that is central. You know, they take a day, like, as you don't say, you don't go there, you go do what you go for the you come back.
Yeah.
Nobody knows you left Freetown.
Yeah.
I mean, so we are centrally located.
Okay.
And that's centrality now in one of our selling points.
So waiting are you message to parent them? Me don't go, I don't see.
Yeah.
Waiting, why should they send their kids to Central University? Waiting are the difference where they offer and why should they do it?
Okay. First of all, with centrality is with central location help we, that's now one. Number two, next February we get we fifth congregation. We send out we products to the workplace. We've had the experience. 100% of all our students are gainfully employed. 100%.
They already graduate.
The feedback, yes, all the feedback. There is no student who will come back and say, hey, bro, I go central for one graduate and not get work. No. They're either employed or then create their own employment. Because of the kind of training they get, they start their business and then they create employment. That's not the second one. The third one is that we are technologically oriented. We get AI tools, and our students are vast in use of AI tools for create, for look at what happen at the universe, and for utilize them tools in the work and in the environment. So we students are well grounded when they left. They are well grounded. I can vouch for any student who left Central. Take on tomorrow, maybe do a test 1 or 2 days when employ one hour. Let's see the difference what you go make. I mean, you will know. So as waiting, this man they tell me not to lie. Our students are well grounded, and they don't fit into everywhere where they go. We don't get quite a few who don't go do postgraduate studies in China, Italy, and so on. And so we get very positive feedbacks on their performance and so on. So we are happy. So my message to parents is that Central University is there. We are not competing with any other sister university. Some of them are older, get more staff than we, but we get staff that are well qualified, grounded, and we are growing. I mean, right now we are approaching about 2,300 students. In less than 3 years, we will get accreditation as a university, Class A university. We are approaching that situation. So we are there, and we want to encourage parents then for send them, picking them. Rest assured, when they graduate, then get employment so that they will take care of them. I mean, parents, yes.
Yeah, it'll be just the environment, the learning environment as well, you know. And then I go around, what pass the Muksin Tekwi right around and show we the solar place, the dormitories, the labs. I go to the radio and TV, see the studio as well. And, you know, I just wish and hope, say, you know, other institutions them can look at that and see how that could be a conducive learning environment, teaching environment as well. Because amidst even the students and they on air, if they mean they were doing a program, they were on air,
exactly.
amidst and they on air, and then that should say then they learn on the job, and it's important, you know. But thank you so much, and make him vouch, you know. You can see, and you can see that it's an environment very conducive for you picking if you send and they, you know, you're able to learn, you know. But thank you so much, Paul, for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And we wish you well. And we plan for make another visit, hopefully, and get some partnership. So we'll get students them from the mass comm department for doing internship or can work with you now. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
so
much. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for joining us. So take a quick break. We can talk to the Minister of Information and Civic Education and Big Brother Jimmy. Continue for stay with you. This and the Truth Morning Devotion.
National Revenue Authority press release dated 28 October 2025. Urgent notice to all mining companies, EIA license holders, ISP, television and radio stations, and state land lease holders. The National Revenue Authority hereby issues an urgent call for compliance to stakeholders including mining companies, environmental impact assessment license holders, internet service providers, television and radio stations, holders of state land leases and other non-tax revenue obligations. All concerned entities are strongly reminded to settle their outstanding tax and non-tax liabilities without further delay, in accordance with Section 12 of the Finance Act 2019. The NRA will immediately commence enforcement actions to ensure full compliance, recovery of all due revenues. Failure to comply will result in one or more of the following measures being implemented: sealing of business premises, garnishment of business account, restriction on travel outside the country. The National Revenue Authority urges all affected stakeholders to take this notice seriously and regularize their obligations promptly to avoid these enforcement measures. For further information, please contact us on +232 80 839 839 or info@nra.gov.sl by order of the Commissioner General.
I want to say thank you to all the people that will make this Civic Festival possible. I talked yesterday, say, to be honest, we're still all night, and today, the chairman of the party. I think I want to just say something quickly. I believe we have the better plans for Sierra Leone, but it's a contestation of ideas. I welcome APC for come forward and put their own ideas forward. I don't believe, say, even when me, I've been there in a civil society, I was very clear, publicly at the writing on page, say yes, me and SLPP are there, they support SLPP. Next year, in fact, I think, say, Mr. Chairman, we invite the party and the APC and the other parties, let them say, can set up the young booth. We'll get a political area. Because young students need to learn about the political ideologies of our political parties. The partner that we make them possible for Leone, capital food, all the water and drink, every single person we don't care gets. We don't make sure say they get food and water for drink throughout. Kisi Trading will be one of the big sponsors them. Salone Commercial Bank, Roy Global, NRA, the Commissioner General been there. Don't be with big supporter. Statistics Sierra Leone, Leone Oil, Leone Rock, Premium Divine, Blue Moon, 3 Axis, UNFPA, UNDP, the National Debating Council, UNESCO, we sister there, Yoshi Kaga, they are another club forum, we come out UNESCO, originally from Japan, right? But it didn't have a regional office. If fly come in here, they don't support we and they partner with we throughout. We brought her from Gold been there the other day, Plan International, the US Holocaust Museum. There's a Holocaust exhibition inside one of the rooms then I They fly in the exhibition, then partner with we for this. Pulat Brick, now they do the brick for we ministry with it out. Aminata Petroleum, Orange Salone, Leadway, NPRA Africell, PC and Sons, thank you Mr. Minister. CTC Ports and Logistics, CTC Mining, thank you Mr. Minister of Mines. Mediatek, Moliba, the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority, the Sierra Leone Port and Harbour Authority, Country Lodge, Sierra Palms, Protect Sierra Leone, and EDSA. I deliberately end with EDSA because I want to make clear we run this program on 100% inside our generator. With the lights, when they go on and skip the generator, they skip. Also, EDSA, they take lights. And I make you see we end up turn this on because apparently the generator been there, we got some pressure and not be able to take all thing. I make you see they come back on. I know say it's easy for us to blame EDSA. We can blame them for other things, but this one not to be EDSA. I want to tell all the ministers then thank you, all the agencies then thank you. I want to please put your hands together for the staff of the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, the outstanding team, and I assure you say they don't sleep for weeks. I don't put so much pressure on them. My deputy minister, unfortunately, not there, but my permanent secretary, the rest of the civil servants, them, the staff, and finally to UNA, particularly the school picking them, the participants in school picking them, a lot of clap for yourself.
Thank you. I tell you, thank you for we country. Now we are blessed with so many riches. You don't bless me with natural resources. We get diamond, we get gold, we get enough for last week till we go. Salone,
Sweet Salone, Salone Big Passwell. Big brother Jimmy, remember this song?
Me way back. Who's how you pull and say, me when I not get a copy of the song.
Yeah. You know, don't really remind me about Home Sweet Home Salone, you know. And first of all, I want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
I see the minister and the chief minister present an award to you at the Civic Festival for your role you don't play in the entertainment industry. And I think that surprised you. It was shocking.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
To be honest, I not been expect that. The honorable minister called me like a week before the event. And I say, big brother, go on, let you come. Can they part of this? I say, boy, you know, say me, I need to perform again and all of that. Yeah. And the kind of music what they do now, not for that place day.
Yeah.
They say, no, I just want to let you can no more, you know, let you can. So I say, okay. And then I went. So in fact, if one I just go talk about unity and peace and all of that. Mm-hmm. So maybe they go with that intention, they say, now peace and unity, maybe they go talk about. Now I just hear no more say the one give me. I was really honored. Yeah. I'm truly humbled and grateful to Ram for come up with this initiative, because you know every once in a while we need that pat on the back for say job well done. Yeah. Understand? And I think as Sierra Leoneans, if we all can think along the line, and this country would be a much better place.
Yeah.
And so for me, since day one, that's how I always done the think. I always done to see the good aspect of we country. I always done to think about the positive things in this country. Of course, we have issues, but no country know that we're not getting your issues. You understand? But let we know the left lady
the problem
them overwhelm with the good.
And forget we serve and the goodness in we serve. And I was there. I actually meet with the Guilty Award, and I see your statement how it came from you that I wasn't expecting this, but I appreciate this. Yes. That before that group there of mostly young people, go I see the crowd I see of young people, you know, and I was like, you know, this is an opportunity usai we for showcase people like kuna, the people as Felicia performed, you know, and a lot of young people relate to music about Salone.
Sure.
You know, they not sabi the other songs but the one about Sweet Salone, they related, they were singing with her. Sure. You know, but what's in this mean in bringing, you know, the entertainment industry, using entertainment for preach civic and with responsibility to this nation as well?
I think it's a great, wonderful idea, and I think it's long overdue. You understand? But it's never late than it's better late than never. You know, and for me, the turnout, we see the young people that we've been there, and the fact that all of these different acts have been there in one space, they share love, harmony, just shared in talent with the world, I think was a great thing, you understand? And really kudos to the Honorable Minister Siba for the initiative, you understand? And I think say this for be something where they happen yearly, just like where you get reggae sunsplash in Jamaica, where people then they come off, America come off, all over the world for go celebrate, you understand, na Jamaica. I think we should do the same here. I think say this should be the foundation of something great, you understand? For me, I've always tried to keep away from politics. You know, I've always tried to keep away from, you understand? All we try to see now the truth and waiting good for we country. And I think say this is not something good where we for celebrate regardless of we, you know, political background, affiliation, or regional background. We for always support something way good for we country regardless.
Yes.
And so for me, I support this.
Thank you so much, Big Brother Jimmy. And don't forget that one thing where they bring we all come together. Irrespective of what political party people belong to and waiting at the differences, or what do you think about government? Because the government are we all now the government. Mr. Minister, good morning and welcome.
Salaam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. I know you've had a full week, very tired, and we forget you this morning. But thanks for honoring our invitation and being part of this. You know, Big Brother Jimmy, not a Big Brother Jimmy no more don't call for continuous. Somebody say we need to forget this twice in the somebody they say, so some other people they say, yeah, we can see how maybe we can start at the regions, you know, and we can end at the city.
Well,
so
that's a good one. Technically, now so we do.
Yes.
Okay. Because the Civic Day series, now in starts. So the Civic Day series now they take go na mini festival. We do in Cambia, Port Loco, Bo, Kenema. The ambition of go all over the country. But this year we go na every corner of the country. And then inside our Civic Day series, they will do basic town halls. We do the development showcase them. We make sure say governments engage the citizens them, and then we feature one or two artists them. Some of the artists that we perform, so this finale will bring some common upline camp because some will discover like A Score. He had a beautiful reggae song about in love for Salone, so we'll bring and camp for camp perform. So at the end of the day, the idea is that it builds, and then in December we'll bring all man camp. So the quiz and debates, as you know, we'll get the final. The quiz and
Albert Academy lost.
No, Astagfirullah. Albert Academy win the debates. So in fact, I noticed a bunch to blog them within the reports, and the other blogger then reports the final for the quiz, and all reports the way Albert Academy. But me say platform, so I get for make sure say I make let the world know say Albert Academy can force by the debates, and was can force by the quiz. But really, for watch again na Salone, for less student them from Port Loco, from McKinney, from Bo, from Kenema, then can fit home for the final, for can compete against their colleague na the capital city. And in fact, I think the second and third for the quiz, not to fit on schools. So it was a beautiful way for bringing our all can together. So we had different elements of this, we the can towards the festival. And last year, as you know, be only 2 days. this year we'll make it 3 days. People then keep asking me, so next year we'll make it 1 week.
Yeah.
So no way. But I really appreciate, I think, the incredible response we don't get from citizens and say people need this. And they argue, they debate and all that, but we need that moment they come together under the flag. They party, but also they focus on the substance. And for me, now the most important part of the festival.
And you know, the highlights, the president in his statements, one, it declare, you know, January 18 as a remembrance day. We would only ask for all this while. And also launch Salone and Daily Mail. We've been on day off for a very long time. But also challenge Sierra Leoneans about with civic responsibility, you know, holding government accountable, but holding ourselves accountable as well. How this important in the governance system, we democratic process, society citizen, government of the people, for the people, and by the people, the basic understanding of democracy and the governance system.
So the Civic Festival really a platform for democracy. It's about open governance. Now the original public square, the one that we study philosophy, go tell you, say the whole idea of democracy, now that's back in the day, in the Athenian days, that the governments and the people that they meet up now the public square, like now big square and the people then they ask question, the public officials and they answer, and then they engage with each other. They knew each other, and it's based on intellectual discourse. President Bio in Vision 9 outline is saying that the most open government we Salone ever gets, and the challenge.
Yeah, he said that.
He said, I challenge you. See, in this term, now the most open governments we don't ever get in the history of Salone. Freedom of the press, the legal provisions that we don't put in place, the highest we don't ever go on the World Press Freedom Index, the steps that we don't take for remove all the barriers, the steps that we take now for increased data protection, for turn Freedom of Information Commission. We are one of the best performing commissions right now, from a commission to an authority for gain greater power. These are all the additional reform them. And in his speech, I just want to make clear, Lefa Moleno say at the Civic Festival, he launched the Daily Mail, he launched Salone, he launched the Information and Media Policy, he launched the Records and Archives Policy, he launched the National Film Policy, the first ever in the history of Salone. I'm glad my brother Jimmy B. Denaya, because I'm one of the pioneers them of that. People that can forget them, they say this man na music no more, but a godfather of film. Also the film industry. Now he first begin bringing international movie star Denaya for come help for boost the industry in this country. We know one day get policy. President Bio launched gov.sl. One single platform we don't put together for make sure say all government public notices, announcements, appointments, everything where they come up from governments when are public facing. No matter the ministry we come up from, it go in a gov.sl. And then you go now for go search if you want the website of any ministry of any, like we own governments, you own Google or ChatGPT. President Bill launch them on that day. He also launched the medium-term national development plan and digital scorecard. He invites citizens for good. He launched the Universal Health Day declaration, and he tell the Ministry of Health thank you for all the things that we don't do.
And challenge them for reduce, pull the one
for pull the one away camp maternal mortality. And then he finally do based on recommendation of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and he followed the provisions of the Constitution. You know, he even declare, he puts his name. He say, I, Julius Madabio, do hereby declare January 18 as National Remembrance Day. It's not a huge thing. For 25 years, people don't set up NGOs, spend boku money, work on this Joseph Kaifala Center for Memory. We will be in our own spaces the whole day. We don't call on the government for do this. It was never done. President Bio came at the Civic Festival at the opening ceremony. So just by the opening ceremony, just by the president's historic speech, you think about all the things that we launch, we line up on that day. I think the Civic Festival was already a success. But that has been just one small part of it. Because when you think about all the other elements that will be inside the Civic Festival, the development showcase, every single MDA, I've been to get chills while they see school picking them. They go round, they go learn, what's the heads that they do. They go learn, they say, this is an SLPT, what's in a naming, what's in they do. They go learn, they go to SLRS, see them boots. We then begin, then display the automated
the new car
driving license. In 2 minutes, we see inside that the motor car we then get now. In 2 minutes, then they produce you your new license if all your information they correct. Everything. You give them your address and put her inside. You give them your ID card, then pull her. So kids saw that. Then they take part in sports. They look at exhibition. They look at the museum. They look at things there. So it was a huge platform, unprecedented. Thousands of people. They collect the number because we try for track people that we come through for put the numbers out. So people then go see say over those 3 days, an unprecedented number of young people, old people, citizens of this country get opportunity for interact with the government in a way that has never been done before.
There were town halls, you know. The one way I follow, now the one on the economy, basically.
Oh, yeah,
We've been getting
on the third day.
Yes, we've been the
NRA,
5 years.
yes.
I've been there inside the hall actually. See, don't write me.
Okay.
The one we've been get the Minister of Mines, the Minister of Transport, and it was interesting, you know. And for me, I get some information from there. But also then town hall and day, how much they're able to shape. You know, especially the young people, they were very, and one thing Uma would do specifically was directly asking the young people there if they fully they understand, they ask question and understand what's in the minister then they say. How important and shape the conversation.
So, it's the third A Abiwango because as part of the festival, I mentioned that the festival is supposed to be a public square. We hosted 5 town halls in 3 days. The first one on feed Salone and food security. The Minister of Agriculture, the Minister of Fisheries, other top government officials, somebody from Capital Foods. We mentioned how they don't increase them productivity and then bring the numbers and come from the private sector. They will get the president of the Farmers Association. The second one will be on data and youth innovation and empowerment. We will get the Minister of Technology, the Minister of Youth. We will get other top people from the sector. AfriCell, we also been there on that second town hall day. We'll be get one on human capital development, the ministers of education, both of them, the ministers of health, and then Minister of Gender and Social Welfare. They all been there. We then call on the data one as well. We get the Minister of Labor. They will get another one on improved governance, new constitution, new census, and new localities. What does this mean for governance? It was a beautiful town hall. I've been getting the privilege for hosting with Phoebe and Swin. The only town hall that with me co-host. Now Phoebe and Haley do most of the work. I tell them thank you for that. And on that town hall, they will get the AG, the local government minister, the public affairs minister. It was unprecedented when it comes to governance. And then the third one, we talk about the economy. We'll be get NIA and all the other people that you don't talk about. So we get the minister of the Minister of Trade, the Minister of Mines. When I compelling public speaker, we come and really break down within the sector even mean in the first place. And for most of the young people living at that whole day, on every one of them town hall, at the first time they hear about their issues and at the first time they get the data and the way they get them, at the first time they get access for ask them public officials and question the way that we then do them. And I want to just quote 2 people that will take part by the town hall. My sister, we've been in at the town hall, we've been there, my big sister, Valnora Edwin. You see, now we attend the Civic Festival. Now I learn say the name we Salone gets before they call on Sierra Leone because I do ask a quiz in the opening session. We ask beaucoup students, I don't know. Hey, we ask and say Sierra Leone. I say no, Sierra Leone. Now it's my name. Now I'm Portuguese. Man, we been not drinking call me pass now. Check. Now I end up giving name now fashion pa we so. That the original name of the territory that is called Freetown today, now Romarong, it's from too many people that have been there. And Romarong, it be mean something to people them. We don't forget, we don't teach ourselves in schools. So he mentioned Andy. Elinor Thompson, I'll quote him because he mentions it. He said on the constitutional review process, he said na possible they follow the process. He said, but wait till you today, the clarity we get when the AG discussed the constitution and the new constitution, she had never had it. We go to other people in the panel, we put up their hand and say, I follow these processes. He said, but wait till happen that, for example, on the new localities, even Minaya, the way the minister explained, I think me co-host Phoebian, he say, oh, now I don't understand, say, actually, I think Valona herself said the same thing. He said, from what they talk about, say they divide Freetown to this. He said, I know we ever get the fact. It's like, now I don't understand. Say, no, Freetown is not going to be divided. Everybody in Freetown, so they will remain in Freetown. They will create new localities within the same Freetown, like governance mechanism. We broke it down. So which make I take me time for mention the extent of all of this. Now that democracy the parish usai information or if people are not get access to the information, and the town and the civic festival and the town halls and provide an opportunity for young people for get access to the public officials for listen to critical issues in governance. And as you say, we hand them the mic and they ask tough questions.
Yeah.
So we put all this, we cut them, or put them out to the public so the public will get access to them. Gonna be another one of the huge thing they will do for the civic festival, because if citizens not get access to information, if they cannot ask us questions, if they cannot hold us accountable, then we don't live in a democracy.
One thing we're missing, now the conversation was the voice of the opposition. It's in the opening, I know with the town hall level, you don't get the press conferences. We don't see some of them, they appear there. But the expectation was, maybe you get a dialogue around governance, how we could get them picking away, see them, the young people for understand, say, the opposition is part of the governance system, they get a role for play. But it was missing. Was that deliberate?
Thank you. So last year, for example, we included different voices in the opposition, including the honorable leader of the oppositional parliament, Meboda Abdul Kagbo Bindede, take part by the governance debate who been gets on the public sector, for example. It was very interesting. And you're right, when you get the opposition and it becomes a debate, it enriches the conversation. So for this festival, I just want to make clear to family, the vision, as I say, now for bringing the governments and the people together. For them tell them what you don't do, then they ask quick questions, and then we hand the microphone over to the public. So the first frame is that the principal speakers will be the people in our governments who are the duty holders. And then we invite parliamentarians and opposition for every single panel. Anyone we see the opposition or can because then decline for various reasons. So somebody being get side for good, somebody say they're out of the country, somebody say they upline. The chairman of we own committee will also invite on the last day, we don't confirm. Last day we'll find out, say, oh, you say this week they don't change, I know they're the committee again, so you know they come and say, well, don't tell we, so we're going to the panel. So on each and every one of them, we invited the opposition because we wanted the opposition, but we're not allowed the...
You invite them as individuals or the party as, say, the APC party?
This was not to invite the party. This was to invite the people who know, say, they are leading on these issues. We invited them. That's what we've always done. From the beginning, what they do town halls, what they do is press conferences. And they reach out, for example, to the leader in the parliament. I say, I want to let AKK come because, for example, AKK is very outspoken on human capital development issues. We come by education. So, because now we the choreograph for panel. So we want to let them get like leaders, but we invite people who know say that they can represent. Now their own job now for engage with them party leadership, get them facts and come. Just like we invite a minister for Canada panel and they go right to the SLPP party or to President Bill Force and say, oh, give me so possible. No, we invite you and then we ask you now to wait the parameters which will go like for that you can talk about. So just to be clear, we invited every single panel. We invited an opposition leader. And they not come because, oh, they no one come or this, that they had excuses that made things say were legitimate. But I also invite the party, say that they can take part, and that in each town hall, they will have an opportunity for them to talk, for them to ask questions. Some then come, some opposition leaders end up come during the festival, then pass by. Some then they will not honor the invitation. But also we invite local councils, they may get booths, then they, the chairman of the Western area, Rural, was there. Kasho, I really appreciate his presence. He come around, he been there around. The mayor of Freetown, he opened a booth. We offer him, we reach out to them again until last minute. We don't see them, we reach out to them and say, no, we wanted you to be part of this. Young people for also know what in the city they do for them. And when I for come display and talk to young people, and I'm glad that they honor that, and then can they. So they may all be in a different space. So it was a truly national affair. We'll not focus on politics. We'll focus on governance.
But it was an opportunity as well for showing young people the semblance say, yes, in as much as we get all with differences, but the opposition can support government, to say for support government, or can be part of that kind of conversation there. Look like the conversation on dividing Freetown, or new localities. That could have been an opportunity for possibly the opposition ask questions or clarify issues.
True, and the opportunity to ask questions and clarify issues always available because it's a town hall. You can come and ask your question. We had critical people there with the we are from the civil society, we are residents of Freetown who put up their hand. And by the way, for that conversation day, you like for ask me about Falaba, the chairman of Falaba been there. I get for cut that clip there and send it to you particularly, use your platform for share. Because he really break it down in a way me self not be non get the ability for do about why it was important for let Falaba get their own district and why then they don't so change the trajectory of what's in the happen of Falaba. I say, yes, we get still poverty and difference. You say, but we get power. And power is everything. We negotiate with Guinea on our own behalf. Now we didn't talk about district health centers and the can bring cancer. We didn't talk. It's Skadi also gonna Kabbalah. All man non gladi. Say we not be ever reach. Say not by population size. Say even about population size, will not forever qualify. He said this now much more. He said for consider. So he was a compelling speaker. But to your point about one of the things that we will not want to do as well, to be honest with you, is we want this as civic education. We will not want arguments. We will not want to let before say, oh, we can't sit down. You talk this, then people then get more confused. It was a platform for to ask the Minister of Local Government, what in this really mean? And I can assure you, I want to let people then go watch that clip there. They learned a lot. I told him, I said, Mr. Minister, I want to commend you. Now, the best explanation this you don't get about the creation of new localities from where you begin. And it was clear and concise. And then afterwards, people ask and challenging questions, including Valnora Obidi at the panel. Taken to task on some aspects that we take, say, oh, we are not consider this. But most of the arguments really now about, well, we don't be efficient yet in the handling of the current localities while we want for add new localities. That thinking there, it get value but it get limitation. Because if not by that, Bokutsinde will not go to this country. Because Bokutsinde will not get right fully yet. So you know we say allow no advance with the case they follow make progress in this area. We say no, get this one first perfectly, completely right before we give people access to more power, before we give them access to some of the challenges people they even complain about. The minister say, then say, oh, they're not empowered. First of all, the conversation is always government not getting enough money. It's no, the point of even creating new localities so we empower them for them to raise more money. And then the Falaba district chairman talk. He say at the end of the day, say what's in the happen now, they don't even rely on government again. Then they raise them their own taxes. Then they get international support. Then they get donor support. Then they get civil society support. For deal with the issues in their own community and are done at the point of decentralization. Not so just for say, government not even get the money for good localities. That's the point. Because government not get sufficient money. We need for create new localities with functional. We're able to raise taxes. We're able to mobilize the young people. We're closer to them people and are done this. So nobody know they free turn now today. We get for end up say, oh, after they don't create any localities, they may not they free turn again. Nope. Everybody with a free turn, they remain free turn. Free turn not to be divided. That framing they is wrong and not true. We think for happen at that, then they create additional new localities within Freetown where they get their own administration for help for manage the business of them placed and they don't propose say that 3 na urban and 3 na rural. And by the way, I don't listen to the chairman. I think you been getting an area for Western area rural.
Yeah.
We actually want that.
Yeah, he said I propose him actually. He was the first person for propose.
Exactly.
He said the place too big.
And then I mentioned say President Anes Baikoroma in state's opening of Parliament from 2008, I believe, proposed say Freetown needs to be, we need to create new localities inside Freetown. So this don't be a long-term conversation at this country, not a bipartisan conversation. Unfortunately, every time you want to make progress, people now become political. But it's good. Now make the minister talk, say, he welcome the inputs that we don't get. It is still continue to incorporate them in the final products before we get the final declaration.
Okay, Mr. Minister, I will come back to you shortly. Big brother Jimmy, the entertainment sector, na Salone, there is a World Bank report which shows say the creative sector, they contribute to with GDP in a way where people are not they expect, even with the challenges we get presently. So the report was looking at if we get a structured system with copyright issues and other infrastructure them in place, it can add more value to the economy and create employment and give resources to individuals. Very recently I read one you post where like you got tired about what is happening in the industry and the sector. But what's in your assessment so far? From Musa you take this thing, Musa you start after the war, where a lot of people not been seen as an area for invest. You came, you invested in it, believed in young people, bring them come together. So whose side we there right now, where you know, they get sold out shows. They never just do them. The Grizzly League don't do them. We watch the Civic Festival. A lot of young people dancing to generation of musicians. You know, what's in your assessment?
Thank you for that question there, Lamana. The truth of the matter is, I've always had this firm belief that, you know, Sierra Leoneans are very talented people. You understand? In every sector where you find yourself. But now talk specifically about the entertainment. One of the reasons why I came back in the late 90s to set up Paradise was because I realized this country get talent in abundance. And basically, all we needed was a conducive environment for they able to thrive and get somebody or people them we believe in the sector, we go able to pour in money or invest in the sector for the young brothers and sisters them we otherwise not get that opportunity, we're able to showcase their talent them. And by God's grace, I was able to do that when I came. And obviously from that end, when I begin to see wonderful, some of the most, you know, the biggest talents of today from that era, you know, from Paradise days, begin to see Salone people then begin to see the talent where we get in the country. But before that, you been get people then like the Sam Jones, you know, and you been get the younger ones that we've been there. We said been they try like Sir Isai's and all of that. Then said be not established. But when I came with a different, you know, attitude. And by God's grace, I had the resources and I'll be able to take them out. You understand? And the experience from outside, we had on Ghana, I able apply them, and then you see the explosion. And then again, we had a situation whereby Pakaba, who was like a father figure to me, and this has nothing to do with politics. Now the power way, you know, he gravitated towards me. He see what I do during the war. You know, my contribution in terms of not just going around the country, begin sing to rebel them for tell them for drop guns and all of that with me late brother Steady Bongo. May his soul rest in blessed peace.
Amen.
And you see that, and when he been there in exile in Guinea, you know, it wasn't a cliche, it wasn't a fad, a phase for me or a fad. You understand? Take money, take food, stuff, then go give the pa. I say, pa, this is not for the refugees them. So when he came back, he realized, hey, this young man here, so la kind of empower him. And when I talk about empowerment, not to physical cash, we all know say it doesn't evident in the day. He will create a platform for you, for let you thrive. And he did that. And for me, then they passed $1 billion. Yeah. And every time we'll be get.
It's a little sing. What's not gonna
bush? So for me, you understand, that meant a lot to me. And every time we would launch with album, it go come support. So for the first time you see President come, you understand, it was a big deal for not just me, but also the younger brothers and sisters then. So we were getting up there. You understand, the support was there. Salone people would be the support Salone music, and we begin to get stars out of them people in there. And I believed in the music. Fast forward 20, 25 years later, the music don't get in we days, now analog days. You understand? Everything now is digital. Even for me, self now forget into the thing of groove of things, whether you put your stuff on iTunes and I know Sabi. You understand?
I not caught you. I've been there at the Civic Festival. You know, there was this internet password. I've been trying to connect because I've been letting me man them show the live. I've been just one follow if we been don't link the live before president the come. And I was at the stand. So one young guy will be sitting there. I mean, I take my phone, he just scan with own internet, it connects me direct. So that is how we sometimes struggle, but the young people understand what's in the
different times, and you get for evolve. You self get for try for. You know, we don't get the 100%. We the old ones, but we need for try. So I don't say there's been a huge growth in the entertainment industry in terms of the production and what would they get now, in terms of the lyrical content of these brothers and sisters, and they do very, very well. Very, very well. The small snag no more, now the little chamots them, where every time we take 2 steps forward, it seems like say something must happen where they make we take 4 steps back. Now the only problem then they, and if we able to overcome the small snag then they, I think say the industry go there at a point whereby you begin to see multi-millionaires them in US dollars. I'm still optimistic about that. You understand? But first, we get also show seriousness in we craft, and also have respect for self and others. If you not get respect for yourself and others, believe you me, it'll tell on your craft. And as a result, the people that wait for support you, no go support you, because they see and say, I don't want to know better.
This motto they talk about, you know, we don't discuss Anaya, and some of the young artists them don't they talk about how, you know, for the very first time, there's a government where look two people them at the entertainment industry and presidential appointments and make them ambassadors, will not ever happen. And then think say it's an opportunity for, you know, leverage on that respect the way the president and the government don't give. But what do you think say they cause this problem? Is it out of ego or rivalry? And how could these young people break that?
Well, first of all, I want for, and again, every time I talk, I want to let people they know, so I need to talk from a political point of view. You understand? So because sometimes, you know, and really it doesn't matter, but I just want to always make that clear that, listen, when me always talk, like, let's go back. During Ernest Nkrumah time, President Nkrumah, I worked with his government in a sense that when Ebola been there, you understand? President Nkrumah not give me money. Nobody not give me money for do the Ebola song and the Ebola video. Out of my own pocket, I paid for those videos, paid the artists them, the big names that we perform. I did that to support the president then, Ernest Nkrumah, and in government for change the mindset, for make people then see, say, okay, this sickness we don't kind of Salone, you understand? Now we all fit, regardless of political affiliation. Okay, so President Biocam, we get this COVID. I spend my own money, get people them local artists them for perform and sing on the song, do video. Out there, I don't get money from government. So I just want to lay down there because, you know, these things have to be cleared up. You know, I don't always get the opportunity for go express myself like that. You know, you hear people like, I didn't get $50,000, you understand? So I want to clear that up. Even with the Civic, the award the other day, I went there, I didn't get paid for it. I didn't even want, it's not about money. People get to understand, say, meanwhile they talk, it comes from the heart. You understand? And it's not always about money. We all want money, but sometimes, for me, I think, say, the country bigger than that money, they bigger than each and every one of us as individual, or we ego them. Now, to your question, and I just give you that brief there so that where I talk about what I get for talk, you understand, say, it's not coming from a political point of view. I'm glad that the president, for the first time in history, President Bio, give artists them the power for able basically steer we own course, we own path by appointing Ambassador Cow as the entertainment ambassador and LJ as peace ambassador. I think that is huge for the entertainment industry, not just for the individuals them. Granted, mistakes have been made, but the Bible says, let he or she without sin cast the first stone. We all don't make mistakes them. But I think, say, we for rise, and me, I don't like for point finger, say, you don't wrong, When I have conversations with these individuals, one-on-one, I can always tell them my own point of view, and I can be very firm. You understand? Say, but this is what, you understand? I make a note to them, but not to come for kind of public and begin. Even me post where I've been put. I don't mention names. I spoke about the issues, even though some people then say, oh, now one side, or I for blast one person, I for call name. I don't do that. I'm too big for, me not big, but I know can begin call. You understand? And then they lose your respect. You understand? But when you talk, you speak in parables for let people then we understand. You know, so I think, say, it's incumbent on them, you understand, both Ambassador Cow and Ambassador LJ for no say God don't use President Bio for appoint them. You understand? Eh? So then it's on up to them now for use that day now for do right by the entertainment industry. Because if not, posterity no go judge them kindly. So it's all up to them.
How people like Kuna can lead this, because youthful exuberance at some point, sometimes position can come with we're not ready for we take it's just the title move and not understand waiting for be we role and responsibility. But we need people in our lives where they guide we and call we back, say no, this way you do so no right, now this way you for do How people are like the other day I saw you were celebrating what is his name? The guy in the US. The guy facing corruption. Daddy Sarge. You were celebrating him for his loyalty, steadfastness, and how much he don't listen to you as a big brother and somebody with the guide them. But how do we get that in the entertainment industry as well? Role models, people that they look up to.
That's a tough one. I don't try. Most times some of the issues, them big problems, them way otherwise for day out in the public, not the entertainment industry. By God in grace, I resolve behind the scenes, and I don't make noise about it. And one person way can always come to me. I mean, now they advise them whether it's Ambassador Carl or Ambassador LJ. I always they advise them behind the scenes. And LJ now one person way, to be honest, in most time can come to me, hey big brother, I go advise and say, don't so, not do so, not do so, not do so, and he can listen to me. You understand? But it's not easy. Sometimes, as young people, you talk about...
Carl not come for advice?
Well, not to say Carl not can come. Carl he go come, but it's not as frequent as like our LA being they come. You understand? It's not as frequent. Carl is the ambassador, and I believe say he get Bokutin and for do. But every once in a while we'll talk on the phone. You understand? I believe say we'll talk on the phone, and most times me can reach out because being a big brother, you understand, regardless, nothing they too big for me. Yeah. You understand? If I have to reach out to you, regardless of how big I think say they pass you, this and that and this or whatever, you understand? I will reach out because I'm looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is reach out to this brother and see how best he can able make a U-turn from something where he want to do, where he don't do, and then, pacify things, and then everybody is happy. You understand? I've always done that, and I will still do that. You understand? I will call you, I will talk to you. If you listen, that's good. But at least in my own conscience, I don't try my own level best. So I do reach out to all of them.
Somebody posted something few days ago. He was saying, this was Jimmy B, we can Salone. He set up in music industry. He gets people that will sing with him. Some of them went against him. But he don't ever go out and make them plabber. No. He still do what they do. And then people, when they come back, and he still embrace them and all of that. How do you use that for teach and show? Say, we all can get with differences, so I can get to differences in the entertainment sector, but there is something that is bigger. The minister can always say, this country big pass we all. Tell me the way you get responsibility, you ego and personal feeling about person, they go beyond that because you want to achieve and want to work with people. How do you teach that as well?
Well, again, like I say, me can reach out to them. You understand?
What are the problem?
Well, even if I think say there's a problem with one individual, knowing me, say I'm not going to ever come here and say, nah, this particular person, I can reach out to them and say, listen, I think say, what you do so is wrong, and I think say, or most times I will say, listen, if one person don't feel aggrieved, he can say, big brother, you see what in this? I say, okay, I beg, no respond, no say nothing, and allow this thing for die out. You understand? So there's so many ways I can talk to them, and to be honest, some of the things then they can listen, and I'm grateful to God for that. You talk about that research, for example. You see, that research go always be one of me loyal soldiers then. You understand? Even when Paradise scatter at that time that research go always call me, hey, big brother, was Jay, I just want to tell you thank you for what you do for me. Take to this day. That's why when that research had his not to pass in away when they convocate in America, I flew all the way from Sierra Leone to go be there with him, to support him, because he showed me that love there. And every once in a while, we as mortal man, the God we make we serve, want Lord we praise him, Lord we appreciate him. You understand? These things we do not for personal glorification. We don't do it because we want to be applauded. We don't do it for the applause. But every once in a while, when you do something good, where somebody give you that pat on the back,
Yeah.
they go a long way, like what the minister did for me the other day. I'm grateful. Not to another, but if the minister does something wrong, I go call him. I say, Mr. Minister, you don't do so.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, to a large extent, because they know say I know they pa beaucoup, you know, when I talk to them, they show me that love and respect. And for that, I'm grateful. You understand? And so I think, you know, most of these brothers and sisters, them, because of youthful, you know, so, but with time, as then they grow, we they learn. You know, when you're young, you they behave, you they do things them as a young person.
Yeah.
But as age, you they do things them differently. So I they hope and pray, and I'm still optimistic that we all go make that youth one day, and 10, 20 years from now, we picking and we grand picking and go to say, hey, we papa them lay the foundation, now they lay the foundation. That peace way them be set up as a foundation, and the love and unity way them set up. Now we live on so.
Okay, thank you so much, Big Brother Jimmy. Continue for stay with Willa to the minister. You've been somehow involved in this, you know, the ambassador in show. You know, the ambassador performed at the opening. I was there, and he gave a very long speech. And President, interestingly, when he came with response, it was like, yeah, the ambassador don't speak truth to power, but to whom much is given, much is expected. Nayanda no more stop and not continue the conversation.
Jimmy B say sometimes they talk to in parables. President Biona the master of that. I think Agladi we decided for give Jimmy B this award for somebody thing I don't just talk about. We give him a civic award. We wanted to show an example of how you become a leader over a period of time. We're all imperfect, not so perfect mortal man. But in this space of the entertainment, the role we don't play as a pioneer, as a promoter of peace and unity. He don't carry himself with decorum, with dignity in the eyes of the public. And in the ministry, we decided that this year's Civic Award for Entertainment, we want for gear in front of all in peers, all the artists they Mindede, because now a moment for recognize greatness and for also show examples. So I want for
you know retired too.
No, hey. It already succeed next year. I know the headliner for 30 years now, I not perform live on stage, but next year they assure people and say, will they make sure say come and do some of the oldies and goodies and some of the new songs there as well on that stage. But to your point about me role with this, so you know, my ministry did at the creative industry. Now we did in charge of the film. But when you do information and civic education, you also get for do music. So me don't always put myself forward. Somebody we believe in peace. I get good relationship with everybody. As you know, Lama, me all man and me paddy. First, from where a lady in a prison, I got involved for help for pull and come on a prison. This has been the call of so many people in the entertainment industry, including Jimmy Bear. We spoke about that. I work really closely with Ambassador Cowdinero throughout that process. One of the regrets that I get now the phone call we happen where I go inside Pademba Road prison between LJ and Cow. We will not record that phone call. It was a beautiful conversation. They both expressed their love, admiration, and respect for each other. LJ say, no, you're not my big brother, you're not the ambassador, we get for respect you. And Cow self say, no, you're super talented, you're loved by the streets, people that love you, we want you. It was beautiful. Now me call, now me phone, I put on speaker, we will talk. We agree for do one song while a lady in a prison, so they even shoot in a prison. We did the song. We do one song, then begin make small issue first about the song. Who that else them for future? The song was supposed to be between the two of them. Cow began the role for play for bringing the song forward. He had one person the way Ellen been like. I did this small champ begin. Now, but we still did the song. We come on our prison. Another mistake we happened is na Providence. When Ele been the walk out of that prison for Common Ado, I've been supposed for Dede. Because one used the opportunity now be after that November 26. Again, Ele was a good citizen. When he come on up na prison, our family member say, he immediately called and say, me not a part of this, so I ready for go back inside. He handed himself over. So President Biya was moved by that, among other things, for grant and that clemency day. And so we wanted to use our opportunity for show civic example. Now make be involved. So the plan was me and Cow and Besa Phoenix and others and Collabo. Now we the team up now, Pademba would please when that money they come out, we show unity. Unfortunately, that day Ambassador Cow, he go upline, is a motokage accident. I think broke down. He not come, he not been there in town. So already, the fans and now don't say, he not been there. Man they come on. So then it already lead to small cham. Then the third issue we supposed to do the music video for this song we don't do. We were never able to do that music video once they don't come out. Once they are 2 days outside now. Small issue. But I don't always be between them. I can call the old two. People don't know this. We can go sit down, we get drinks together, we they talk together, and they always try for mediate. Sometimes with the fans there, and sometimes, to be honest with you, the old two, then they throw flames, side with flame not for them. For example, coming up to the Civic Festival, my approach was invite all my get presidential appointment, let them come meet with me, let take picture. Law shows say going into this, we do one big thing together. LG come, Cow no come.
Cow say he taking dates, the dates where he been done put out.
Like answer that. First, I invite him for come. Me na minister. I don't work with him. I call him. He confirm. I just want for be there family know that. He confirm. He say he come. We'll discuss. I get the message there. He did not show up. That's not just the first fact. He not show up. And so the person will come, the one day we come, we'll take picture. Collabo come, this guy, we'll take picture, we'll put her out. We'll make her clear, say, we'll invite her. Time for the meeting and say, Kaunoka is send a representative from Black Leo. I say, well, come on. President Biya not appoints Black Leo as ambassador. President Biya appoints Cardinal. It was a small issue, but me, I don't take anything personal because that Monday I get beaucoup respect for my brother. So what we did, once we post out, they may attack me. I see some people that even follow the attack, say we don't take dates. When we sit down, I open for my phone and show her all the messages. Last year, Civic Tech Festival take place December 11 and 12. On this stage last year, we announced it will be three days, 11, 12, 13. That's not last year, December. So we don't announce with dates done. We ministry do a retreat January of 2025. In the retreat report which I showed to him, we already picked the dates to set up the planning team for done on the 13th. That's not January. Before we go public, we need to go get clearance from His Excellency. We get for do the opening. We need for go forget make sure we get for tie to presidents, make sure say they travel. That say it's very important to us. March, April, we get that confirmation. I showed him the evidence. Then we started doing soft announcements, including in June. July, we begin the teaser, they go press conference, and they mention say the Civic Festival they count at 3 days, na this date, before it make in first post. But me no problem we do on the same day as the Civic Festival. So when them in the attack I was like, it was funny, including the people that will say they don't do research and they do upline. No, it was simply not true that we taking it. And also in December, nobody no get dates. On that same day, show been there at the place. On that same day during the festival, Tiwa Savage Kai full up. On that same day, they cow doing only full up. December na Salone, 8 million people in there. Let me not say because you get one show. And again, beaucoup of the artists who perform at Civic Fest.
Show about the Civic Fest, the idea, like you say, now that you get the big artists them as headliners.
I just want to also make one more thing clear. When ambassador go rent, both in sets, the first set we've been forget before they announcing dates, and the venue, they make them clear to and say those spaces were reserved for the Civic Festival. Like President Biya saying that truth been speak to power if I let the facts and be out to the public. So he knew very well say the Civic Festival was set on that day. Waiting, that been some of the requests that we didn't get was that who for change the Civic Festival, who don't make 1 year ahead with the president not committed to. But when we meet, I say, brother, actually this is good for both of us. It's fantastic. It shows you can come to the Civic Festival. I say, first of all, we'll have 3 days. We'll give you a platform, as you say. we get a platform on the opening ceremony because we respect in authority in appointment President Biogia. We say, you can talk about peace and unity. You don't listen to the speech. He take 4 pages of speech. He spoke some good things, something in the way some people don't agree with what he talk. And as he say, His Excellency actually replies, say, to whom much is given, much must be expected. I hope so we all think about that very important message with the President give. But for we, the important thing are that we also make a commitment. After I don't talk so with the guy for MC show, I say, no, actually, we want full up your show. We they give out, we at the minutes will buy 200 tickets to ensure. Because me no one for the part of the skirmish. I want that me a piece of study, as you know. And all man are me border. So we bought 200 tickets. We distributed to people who can the festival. We do competition. They will give over 200 tickets. In fact, some people will give extra money. Then some of my team members, they were done. We drove all the way to number 2. Traffic and all that. He had a very successful show. We all get successful events. I tell you, I see somebody they post. If you go to the Civic Festival, you've been there. It was mind-blowing, phenomenal success. Thousands of Sierra Leoneans, they came, they enjoyed themselves. It not stop the other person from there enjoying himself. And it was full, it was packed. The artists immediately, we get international guests that we turn to me say, wow, Sierra Leone is a talented country. Every act we come, GBB, they were classy. The way they carried themselves with dignity. The performance was top notch. I mean, the 3 headline that we come towards the end, the 4, 5 top headline there from Stasi, amazing. You see, work hard. Call me on stage. I go dance. Say the practice for me making one beat up for the dance. My brother LJ, we come, he perform. He did a fantastic job. But for me, the Gizzy League live band, he took it to another level. Famous, he came. Another level. So for me, it was a celebration of Sierra Leone. And then I make like Jimmy B say, this person take me date, this person, you go cost this person online, you go do this. That's not the spirit. Salone for big pass we all. And we all can exist now this. If not that, the people that within a media space, they're not glad you. You don't kind of money, you don't take the media space. But you don't take them from nobody.
In fact, I don't have
you take a space.
Sorry for interrupting.
Other people themselves there. Yes, sir.
When this thing happened, I called Kao. I spoke to him. I called the minister first for just getting inside, waiting because I don't see this thing. I called him. I said, he said, we're not to, from waiting him, it explained to me, say really, no one issue with Kao. You understand? One issue, this date issue, not be one time. So I reached out to Kao and I said, Kao, now this is not the situation. He explained his own side of the story to me. Then I reached out to the minister again. And the minister say, in fact, waiting him ready for do. He say, go hire bosses. That's what he told me. He said, go hire bosses them, and then he go get tickets them for people them after the show. We then go ferry people them to Kao in show. So I felt good. I said, well, there
was a solution.
There was a solution. I felt good. I said, well, this is good. Now this me like for Yeri, and for me, to be honest, most of the things them we with the draw like for issues, I don't see them as issues. You understand? And most thing I can tell them, I can always say to Carl, I say, Carl, you can always say they don't bash you. I say, nobody no bash now this country entertainment reach me. I said, believe you me, no matter what you don't go through, you don't go through half of what you go in terms of bashing. You understand? But I never respond. Because I don't respond, I not catch fire. You understand? And because I don't respond, I make 30 days, you understand, by God in grace. You get what I'm saying?
You still get that leadership role where
so
you
for me,
provide.
that's how I want. Granted, everybody not go behave the same way. You understand? But me always can tell them, And Carl, now one person where go to Carl in previous album, then the first albums, then you're gonna realize every album gets a song where you go call me name, show that love and respect, and I'm grateful to him for that. LA, every time we meet, but they come. Now the only artist other artists they can do, but he go post on a page. That's how much love and it get from me. So you see, I'm in the middle, and all I can do is try to bring these brothers together. You understand? Because I know say Cardon did it before LA. You understand? And I know say LA gets a lot of respect from. There's most times, even me one go as far as saying that these two individuals don't have issues. Now, what I mean by that? Most times, even the issues that we then get can be solved very easily. But it's the fans and the people them around them where they feel the fire. That's where the problem is. And if they can step out of that thing, that environment where by somebody if they can get away from that, believe you me, you're not going to hear issues from either Cal or LA. Yeah. That's the bottom line.
Mr. Minister, in your role, Civic very important. Then two gentlemen here, they role them as a role model. Most of the young artists that I don't talk to now, can go mention one of them, where they think, say, don't play a part in their career or they believe in, then they watch. Do you see this as something that can be resolved and bring them together? So, like Gojo, with friends say, they not think say there should be peace between artists, rivalry for the.
So now there be one go. Yeah. I actually agree with Gojo.
Yeah.
Democracy requires difference. If all the SL people not to democracy we get, it requires that. I make what I talk now the Civic Festival. Say next year Civic Festival we're going to invite the political parties. We'll have a political section. For that they can talk about them political philosophies. Yeah. And why the political philosophies then differ with your approach to governance. We should have that. What we not need forget, now that difference they become something where they produce unnecessary insults, rancor, and particularly violence. Because even insults, they get the language of the streets. Yeah. We among themselves, in the US, then they use the modern whatever language, and we use this. That's the language of hip hop. The N-word. If you go use a way, usai me the way I go for good speech, they go say I don't curse. But if somebody use the word in a stage, where Jimmy and they sing their music there, that's okay. That's within the context of and I think sometimes inside this country too, people and they overreact too much. Any small too, this person don't know. If I ban them, if I put out a statement, I said, I put out, now like when you pull person in Salone, you can't go to America, you go say somebody say mother, whatever that word we then can use. If you explain the cause, if you bad mommy cause, but in the context of America hip hop, and not to cause that day. If one hip hop artist say what the mother this that's not so me not interested in the for over-regulate within the artist that they do. There are two, they are superstars, then get huge following where everybody's supposed for respect. Look what they just do. Look what Cardinal just do. In show, huge.
Yeah.
We have to respect that. The artists the way they be in them. We have to respect and we have to harness and consume. For me, the issue I get with it is they are not converting it into business.
That was what I was discussing.
No, the issue I get with it. Even when they come on a prison, I told them, where LA come on a prison, we'll cancel on together. I say, gentlemen, my brothers, use this, let's make money. Leone gets economic prosperity for not just for one, but for other artists. Let's commercialize this space. Let money come. Let's use this rivalry. Rivalry is okay as long as it not get violent. So no, I know they can sit down and say, oh, let them be peaceful, meditate. No, where's the fun in that? Let them dinner at the one place.
You go be Malcolm X, me go be Martin Luther King.
Exactly. So I'm not for violence. I don't want them become violence. But I'm saying that the idea then get different identity, the way they compete with each other, it's not a necessarily bad thing because civic now for teach we for be comfortable with difference. That's you not APC or you belong to NGC or you belong to PDP, but me belong to SL people like some of the party they all different. They affect to friendship. Who they argue. If you know me, who they meet up for argue, we will be passionate about it. But at the end of the day, we know say we today under Salone. I think that difference they don't know able to learn it. Say Black Leo and Red Flag can exist as movements with their own support at them. But no need for A, devolve into violence. And two, it should be an economic, social thing where they produce good outcomes for them. Hopefully, in that role they will continue for play inside it for sure and that light.
Okay, quickly, let's talk about the civics, the cost-benefit analysis. Me and my paddy, we've been did it before. Me and they give me updates. These artists don't care. Yes, we've been talk about. So he went there and he was telling me, say, economically, there must be some people who don't benefit from this.
Of course.
People who don't. He was talking about the banners, the one that we print banners for them boots, and they people that we go sell around there and all of that. One my colleague buy coffee for me from there, I think from Coffee Couriers. If we can give me this is it.
Wow.
She bought it from there actually. What's in the cost-benefit analysis of this? As much as we get a space where citizens are able to learn and ask questions.
It's a really good question. I like this question of the cost-benefit analysis because first I want to start with the idea of looking at the cost of the Civic Festival. We see cost we for put out. I want to be transparent on that. And so I come up purposeful, for example. When we hosted the African Conference on Sexual Health and Rights here, the budget was about $1.2 million. That's not just the cash budget we'll spend directly. And then in terms of like in-kind support was about $500,000. So it cost me about $1.5 million to do it fully with all the international guests come over a 3-day period. And not just one event we'll be doing, we cost with that. When we put the cost of the 3 days of the Civic Festival together, we don't put the cost on, we measure what we need for doing, including international guests, hotels, this, that, including everything we talk, the artists, 3 days, the casse. It was so many things, right? The town hall, the lunches, everything, the printing of the thing, the printing of Daily Mail, the new one, the lunch, everything we put on together. The cost we will propose will have been about $300,000. The government of Sierra Leone, in the Ministry of Finance, proposed for giving about half of that. That's what we got. So we put up all of this with about half of that amount today. And then we get some in-kind support. So I want for let family know say that was the cost of hosting.
About 300,000.
No, half of that.
Half of that now you use.
Half of that nine at the cost. That was the budget.
Yeah.
So the resources with the state
Now, half
spent
of that amount
was about
is-
half of
yeah.
that. Give or take maybe a few thousand here and there. So that was the cost of the state. As people don't bandy some numbers and they are not true. This number I don't give you, that's the true number. But I want to say, like how you say, in that cost, take the returns, right? If we been just say we do one big event for launch January 18 as the National Remembrance Day, I want to just check almost it can cost for let the organize law say one big event who they call all man for launch National Remembrance Day, just one thing. Then if it don't be in your cost, $50,000. Take say it will cost you for do one big event, not so government. Say oh, before don't launch Daily Mail back separately, $50,000. If we don't launch. This is not just the opening ceremony at the Colo. If we don't launch Slena, if we don't do a special event just for launch Slena, MCNDP, if we don't launch the dashboard, if we don't do a special event, Universal Healthcare, if we don't launch the program, special event, if we don't do like records archives police, we call all man for launch records and archive policy, then another $50,000 if we don't spend. These are the cost of the entire festival. Now you just don't do and present you in one speech. We take about cost-benefit analysis. So the point of putting everything inside one pot and doing one big thing like this is you get what you call trade discounts, right? So you get, because we do at bulk, you save significant resources. We get people from all over the country. We get delegates from 15 countries around the world. If you do one event and bring delegates from 15 countries around the world, I don't organize, as you know, events not just here, but around the world. I used to host UN summits. I used to host young people from around the world. We're quickly into millions of dollars for host any small events, okay? So we don't do them with about less of $350, half of that, so about $175. Huh? Now, then you take the town halls. If a common area who can go Civic Day, so they go to one town hall. We did 5 in 3 days on the economy, productive sector. People that learn about mining, people that learn about it. And I'll come out to the showcase. Every MDA was out there with a massive development showcase. Just consider the cost of it if we just do one by sector. Let's just say we do the mining sector, they own showcase. or we just say we do the trade sector or the energy sector, they don't showcase. That will have cost us a lot of money. But what we did, we incorporated into it all. And then you come to the entertainment. I want to pay respect to every entertainer will be there at that stage. All the big names, Famous, LJ, Easily, they not charge me the normal cost. They say we want
they were paid?
They were not paid. They were given a really small honorarium for cover and cost for the night. I can tell you that because me, I don't work in, I used to be a brand manager at Nike. I know what it means to pay artists. I know it not them fee them because some of them, I don't work with their, then they send me them fees. We cannot afford to pay them. But they did it for their love of their country. And they say that then civic duty, that they want for sure say, this platform important, so we will elect the fact, say, Mr. Minister, young mind, they organize this, they bring we together. It don't become something they all they look forward to. I did say you boku artists, they will not call now, then they call we. And say, I want to perform, say, we not get money, the budget. They say,
the list they increase.
Because they reached out to us. They say we want to be part of. So keep in mind the cost of that. Normal way could have been. Let's say if we been do the concert on your own, if it don't cost me $250,000. If we do the concert on your own, we have organized a national civic festival. We have launched things. We have done town halls. We don't do development showcase. We do a film night. We showcase Salone movies. We give awards for films. We showcase 5 amazing movies, including Huawei Idris Elba do a premiere now. We do the Peace and Unity concert. We do a national quiz and debate competition. I will let you go check no more. Which it will cost one institution for let do let's say we'll not be doing nothing else. We just do the quiz.
This budget, is it part of the ministry in annual budget, or it's a standalone budget for just this activity?
Well, every budget will get a part of our annual budget. It's just I don't know if you ask if
it's part of your plans and activities.
Yes, every year. Part of our budgets what they propose. But then the ministry we come to the events now, we'll get for rights again. We engage with Minister of Finance and say, okay, resources not there, then cuts here, will go try for talk to them, say, look, if you cut this is what we will lose. But the other thing I want to say, you show the thank you video. The reason why we could do it is because we got a lot of in-kind support. And for pay respect to AfriCell, we single biggest supporter. Everything what they do. In terms of them booths and the construction, the VIP booths, we set up the VIP booth and our constructor and the booths them for we, and then the other supporters them, Capital Foods, Protect Company, and then the other partner they will get inside government, NRA, Salone Commercial Bank, they all came in, they provided the resources we able for augments, we follow go closer to $200,000 as the total budget for put up this thing. But I want to tell people and say, one thing we me get, or I don't get in all my life, now that's now fidelity and commitment to integrity. No, we not take this. In fact, people in my team, other people they come to me say, if not the other person do this. I've been announced the other day, we go America. We did civic town hall in America. Somebody come meet me say, but if now we've been there, this civic town hall, at least now then $200,000 for spend. Imagine you come on our government, you go do something in America. A whole civic town hall will bring about, I think, 12 ministers. You know how much it cost the government of Salolama? $11,000. So me and a man, in terms of how we manage,
they protect your integrity.
I do. I don't want to let tomorrow somebody can talk nonsense because not to money make ukaya, you know. Yeah. Inside this position, not to money make ukaya. I know they come for can drag per people of Salone aid. We can hire because we want to serve, and at that spirit, say we don't get with the team, and I tell you, say we got value for money. We got a lot of people that we make money out of it, which is exactly what we want. Because we also had a trade fair section. With different vendors and can they make money, it's good for them. One we bought in restaurant, he shuts them down for the week. He say because they focus on civic. People and they will go them do the item them, Sierra Leoneans and displayed items. So he puts money back into the economy, into people in pockets. MDs, I just say this final thing. Plenty MDs come to me say, my staff be don't ask me for do Christmas party. You know, see them decide for do the civic festival and I be then Christmas party. So man just hire a live band once and a young boots. He call people and go there. So man do barbecue and a young boots. He call people and go there. Ministry of Mines they use as a time for meet and greet at the mining sector for 3 days. People then come and do. So the cost, the benefits was huge huge way compared to that investment that we make. So it was a minor investment.
But one final question
but
I
the
will
return
ask on
was
this.
massive.
There was a post where actually sparked some comments and debates on social media from Basita Michael. He said, funds for festivals, no funds for school subsidies, education a top priority. He put that in quotes. You know, at the time when they do this, there was this statement from the Salone Teachers Union, they remind government for payment of school fee subsidies, where in use for, you know, ask a question about prioritizing government spending.
That post there end up Siam. But since in a post we I get a very good relationship with. I think say I respect them. I can always say in a democracy you need people that will be critical. But with respect, I think say that an example of what requires civic education. I think say, you know, people are always so desperate sometimes for justify their own position by pulling other things down and just using one thing where they go right. For say because this one thing go right in our society, all the other things that will go wrong, not because that one thing go right. We can run and chew gum at the same time. We can host a festival and pay for education. This government, you cannot say government will get funds for teachers. Like it's such a, I don't want to use the word with the economy in mind, but it's a. Now then, we can say that puts on the Easterman way, not drag man points. We post you not get points for make, but you did drag and you did fit for fan relevance inside this post. It's really unfortunate. I read that post there and I was disappointed in my sister.
But there was a statement from the Salone Teachers Union
and as I
reminding
say,
government.
there are multiple things governments can do, government not do all the same time, but you cannot say because citizens enough forget festivals, citizens enough for nobody in government. You're not a democracy activist. I just tell you 5 town halls where you said go you learn from. School picking and not deserve that, not to investments in education and day. You can make that point without saying funds for festival. The festival was not a party, no more party. It was a democracy event. 1000%. And again, for me, she can make that point, and I agree with her. Now the Dregman points we link there, or you want tie with they say, oh, if government do this, therefore they not do this. Now in peace studies thinking, there's a fundamental thing where people in the do way always in the point out. They call them binary thinking. It's so bad. The idea say if A day, B no go day. A no day, A no day na because B day. They don't have to be together. And a sign of not limited way of thinking than this. So when you think expansively, you think big, which you know, I know say able do, it go no say as a country. We have multiple demands and multiple things. Government don't pay subvention. Government don't. Me, the last thing, the first thing I can about SLC, we'll talk about we'll talk about the challenges. But this government, when it comes to spending in education, we need to take second place to nobody. President Beyond commitment to spending in education is huge. But you don't mean say it's perfect. For me, you can make a case for paying the teachers. You don't need to make a case against the festival. They don't have to be two things.
I'll come back to you. One picture I can show you, and you can explain that picture. But I'll watch this video quick. I can talk to Big Brother Jimmy. The man not stop. You know, he's not retiring soon, I think. But I'll watch this video quickly.
Mortal man, no guarantee. So no ever champ for nobody. Mortal man, no guarantee.
God bless you, my brother Jimmy.
Mortal man, we not hypocrites. Mortal man, sabi pulling company secrets. Mortal man, no guarantee. Mortal man, gonna church on Sunday. Well, in company married us on Monday. Mortal man, Mortal man, gonna mosque on Friday. The next day, yeah, the juju man, they tried it. Mortal man, Mortal man, we for change we ways. Mortal man, we for change we ways.
Yeah, Mortal man, we for change we ways. Big Brother Jimmy. You know this song, I don't play. A lot of people, when we come on bed, Macmid Kamara de Ghana, the first day we watch him, it was so, he liked the song. A lot of people don't reach out and they ask me, you know, this song, I know you're into gospel music now, but the words in this song, Mortal Man, how it come about?
Experience, one, and then seeing within the happen in the world. There's so much darkness in the world today, and that every once in a while we need to remind ourselves, say, we have to change our lives. We have to transition from that negative way of thinking or seeing each other to being positive. You understand? Everybody gets something about them way not so right based on your the way you see them. But everybody equally gets something good about them. You understand? We for the look at the good things them. And then we fed for too many small things them. You understand? And your life can be much better if you look at the big picture and just try to be at peace with yourself and with others. You understand? Not always for answer people them. No go out of the way for destroy somebody just because you want to feel big about yourself. So you talk down about person. No inherit other people their enemies. Because sometimes the person will talk about you. He don't know you from a bar of soap. You understand? Based on waiting somebody else don't say. Boom, it don't carry him. By the time they can, it don't amplify him. The next time they say, if they say Lamana, then they be sit on a dirty box. By the time they if they sit on a dirty box, they eat the dirty. That's where they go now. So all of those things, you understand, now in the poor society. When we talk about civic education, now part of this is part of civic education. If you listen to the lyrics, basically now everything we for do right now they talk about. And for me, finding myself in the space where they right now, I mean, it's a blessing.
How this transition happen? That then at the stage, I mean, they said, DJ, can you play Khadija, Lady Mando's performance quickly?
I try. I say, oh, Lady Mando do small thing. Think. I say, no, let perform.
When I did the Beautiful December album, We Get Beautiful, I think it was in 2006.
Yeah.
Before I released that album, I said to the public that the next album I get for do, na gospel album, because from now, most times people then can come, they say, then they come on at the church, and they begin to do worldly music, and then they go back again. So me come on at the other side, me come on at the world, you understand? And I decided to say, enough is enough. God has been very patient with me. If it wasn't for His grace, I know for the so today. If it wasn't for His grace, all the things they want to achieve. Because most people, by God in grace, I'm living well. Me beginning to go good school. You understand? That's success for me. And me actions then don't impact so many lives. Whether person agree, and I know that already. I don't rub it on people's faces. I don't do that, but I know, and I'm grateful to God for that. And so, after God allowing me to go through all this, stuff then why I don't go to the challenges and all of that, my own shortcomings and all of that, it will make us see still there alive by grace. And if we tell and thank you. You understand? And so now then they make how they do the gospel music them. So there's no turning back from this. But I tell you one thing. 2026 by God in grace, we don't work on all the best of Jimmy B. You understand? Compilation. When I remix with modern day music and all of that. So I know the single because I'm not going back. Because me going back, technically, you understand? This why I cheat God on that. So, but like all the old album, them, the best of them, we don't do them. If you hear that, I think this is going to be world. It hit the world because the kind of music we did on them, believe you me. Even hearing from me before self. The Beautiful, the You Gotta Believe, the Jika, all I don't remix them. So you can imagine. You can imagine.
Is this a teaser for this performance on the Civic Festival?
I think so.
Okay. So this song is out na online present.
Okay, you see what I'm going to talk to you about this new age here, so this new way of doing things. Me don't used to CDs, I don't used to cassettes, I don't used to records and all of that. And look, for me back in the days, I think I was lazy to a point because I was signed to the biggest record label in the world, which is EMI Records, where you get all the major stars then. So basically, then they put me in a studio, then pay for everything, then do everything. I'm not even worried about promotion, then they do everything. And I just get royalties on sales, and I get royalties on airplay and all of that. So I was very comfortable. Now, with this new internet and iTunes and all that, it's new to me. You understand? So where we register, It is supposed to come out on the 9th. But I don't know say it'll take time. We don't put them for that. So me not be know that. So now it day on some of the platform them. Where the Spotify, Tidal, and all of that, it they on.
Okay.
But you know they all say it because now process. Me I not be
Takes
sabi
time.
all that. So
Yeah.
you see, I'm still learning, but it is there on some of the social media platforms. But you know they all say it, but it will be eventually.
Okay. Jimmy, quickly before I come to the minister, this issue of, the sector, the industry, I mentioned earlier the reports where World Bank do, where they challenge, say, if we invest more in this industry, you get potential for create jobs, add to the GDP, give benefits, money in people in pockets. One of the things away I don't talk to people in Aya about, the artists away they only complain about, now the infrastructure, maybe side where they want to go do show, copyright issues and all of that. How do you think this can be addressed now the sector presently so everybody will benefit from what they do?
One of the things the way the former president of Nigeria did, Goodluck Jonathan, was investing in the entertainment industry. And as a result, you begin to see some of the movies in what they call Netflix and all of that, because they begin to quality movies them where they meet the threshold where these people are looking for. So in turn, they don't create employment opportunities for the Nigerians. You understand? The economy they spin. In India, waiting to sustain the economy is Bollywood. In America, waiting to sustain the economy is Hollywood. You understand? And me think say the same thing can apply in Salone with Sollywood. And I think say the music industry can also benefit. Now, something where I've been on start with ideas that I've been get. For start a banderole, for example. If government can make so much money, if obviously government invest more, in the sector, how will they do that? How they can make money? Now, if you release, for example, let's say a CD, for example, every CD get a sticker where you go buy from NRF maybe for 500 leones. You put on the CD. But I tell you you don't sell 200, 300,000 copies. That money they don't go to NRA. You don't understand. So, and then you they keep the economy spinning. You understand? And then every time you get shows, you understand? Artists then they pay, they induce.
Yeah, NRA they ask for that right now.
They ask for that. So all of that.
Entertainment
but then
tax.
when you ask for the entertainment, let there be investment in the sector also. You understand? Because as it is right now, it's not easy because the days of CDs
don't go.
Virtually don't go. You understand? But me and some friends don't decide say we want to start that again because people then we still they use CDs, not in cars and things like that. So for set up a distribution outlet all over the country where we go to sell CDs, so people then they see the physical cash, not just on social media platform. There's huge opportunities.
You don't see this generational change.
Yes.
What do you think is the fundamental challenge that needs to be addressed?
Yes, the structures. You understand? The adequate structures are not in place to enable us to make money. And when we talk about the structure, I don't say, a very big. You talk about copyright. For example, me initially, I tried for, we know we had the FACE, which is Foundation for Arts, Culture and Entertainment. The idea then was to reach out to every radio station, for example, and say, all right, anytime you play Salone music, if not 5 cents or 10 cents, if we go now the cover so that quarterly you're able to use that money there for pay back to the artists them as royalties. That now them publishing right. You understand? Some of the structures that they need for be put in place. And then the bars, it can be done. And also it sounds foreign, but it can be done. The bars and where they play like music them and all of that. You understand? You can tax those people, say, hey, bro, this for go as entertainment tax. So that money they come back to the industry, where then we're able to quarterly share amongst the artists them. And in the long run, it benefit everybody, not just the artists them, but it benefit the country. Because that artist they able to take that money they for help somebody, one of the Batman then say, okay, you should go take care of your family. So there's so many things that we can do. But we're not able to talk about it all and we're not able to answer that now. But those structures, like for example, now make us say, it's sad, but with if the support is there, you understand, okay, we have the ambassador. These are some of the things then where I think say we for reach out, say put a proposal together, send it, say, we need all of them things here done for let we able sustain with life and make things that happen for we, and also government go benefit from it.
Is there the lack of leadership? Because like we all agree, there can be this rivalry, but when it comes to putting the interests of the industry forward, there needs to be that leadership where they engage with government and authorities for waiting for do and waiting for address. And I'm sure with the film policy, there was that leadership who engaged the minister and they were able to achieve that as well.
Well, again, it's very difficult. Let's say this. First of all, me not want any position from government that will allow me to clear, because I'm saying this not because I'm not trying to, because I know how the mindset of the people. I will let them appoint her, and sometimes they that are saying this thing not believe that. They just want to say no more for just I don't say no believe that. So I don't want any position from government. That's not my forte. You understand? Once government creates a conducive environment for let everybody thrive, for me, I'm happy. You understand? So I don't want anything. But I think, say yes, we need to put fire on we leadership for able go the extra mile for ensure, say, things are done well for the entertainment industry. Everybody. We need to put fire.
Okay, big brother. I'll come back to you for a little round, conclude the conversation. But let's show this picture quickly of the minister,
Well, I'll just be clear now. Manny Kennedy.
Oh, we get the same tailor.
Exactly. I make it look sharp. So he's a brilliant designer, and I think he did a post about this dress coming up to the Civic Festival. We engage. And, again, it's an example of the economy, right? Different things, you do small events, people benefit. So me and come up with this concept. I say, no, I want to represent Salone. I want to work something very Sierra Leonean. He did a sketch, we did some edits on it. And to be honest, he blew me away with the delivery. As you know, he's super talented. He put this, he put the map right in my chest, which I really, really loved. And this has been the match pass, or the match. And there were so many people there. The love was amazing. The school picking, and this has been the opening of the Civic Festival. The spirit was amazing. That picking and they come for can learn about their country, their culture, about their government, within government they do. So again, the Civic Festival was education. It was educational, and it was targeted at schools and school kids and universities kids. We come around, and I make. You see that this is not the money. We don't walk. Then on the day now, you see okay, this will be now. That spirit, you see that smile there with the show. But thank you for capturing that.
And one thing when we have seen at the space now that a lot of school picking them, I did dong at Tinap Dong, that the inside you building the civic center. And they were there playing. They move around, You find them interesting at that age. They're able to Canada place. And it can be something where they live with.
They remember that for the rest of their lives. And they also been given opportunity. Ministry of Sports and NSC then set up a sports zone. We played table tennis. I played with some students. We played different kinds of games there. The beginning they play Adai. I see you, the first day summary video will do. Then games of childhood, some that not be lost. It was an opportunity again for rediscover Salone. So it was beautiful. And one student came to me and said, Mr. Minister, I said, I'm not going to forget this in my life. Say because I don't see all the ministers there. I put up my hand, I ask questions. I win prize them by the debates. One person asked question during that panel we've been there. I think they ask one question. Julius Matai talk something. Then Umar will ask.
Umar will ask directly.
Now I think a principal students. He gets another student they get money. The minister back add to the money. So imagine growing up, you get an opportunity with your government. I don't think you can put a cost value.
Which
to
we
that.
are then, right? I remember when they go you building.
Correct.
CFN, they go meeting social welfare ministry and grow up with that memory.
And I make you also today. I make you committed to civic culture. So your commitment to truth, your commitment to something big past me. And one thing I want to mention, it's not the opening ceremony. I don't know if you don't get the chance for listening to the keynotes, the guest speaker.
Oh yeah, I listened to him.
Dr. Mavuso.
I listened to him.
And he said something what he didn't go through. He talk. I asked, I say, at some point, one of the founders of ANC, one of the leaders of ANC, at some point he left the ANC. And he said, for me, the ANC is just a vehicle. His commitment was to the values
of being against corruption, or for South Africa where black people can live and be free. You see, when I felt like there was a moment where the ANC nobody lived that value, you see, I decided for do an example for left. You see, and then I come back, I decide, say, okay, now the vehicle this way, I go for use again for fact inside for going on the right path. So again, it's just a message to people that, yeah, you can be committed to one political party, you can be committed to one issue, but greater good is to be committed to Salone. Now, make we say Salone big pass all thing.
Yeah.
And if that commitment they no matter what happen, you know, say no, Lord put Salone ahead of all of these things.
In all of this, there must be challenges. You know, what you are able to identify and how do we improve on them moving forward?
We can get a whole show if I just tell you the challenges.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we get obviously, I know I mentioned the resource constraints, the limitations. I would like for pay the artists them more. I like for make sure so we get more resources for let people and get more coming into this. But just the culture, and our biggest challenge. People attitude to time.
Yeah.
People vendors.
You know, I went there very early.
Vendors, because you know me, reputation.
Yes, so I was expecting, say, this thing will start on time. And one thing that why I light, I say, if the president is coming to an event and we don't say at this time, then at the
we have to.
invitation, that is how we start showing civic responsibility.
From contractors, for get things done. If you've been going to building 24 hours before it gets to the, you know, go believe, say, possible for the host the opening ceremony day. We had at the ministry, we had to use extra resources. We bought 4 additional ACs because the AC with them in the booth, they're not done on time for putting inside that hall. So it's just like some vendors who can construct, some people who can put things in place and all. In terms of challenges, people, their attitude to work, their attitude to time, their attitude to just doing things 100%.
Yeah.
Some of me, I know go sleep 3, 4, 5 days for make sure say we get her at the best possible quality for people.
Yeah.
For me, if I think of challenge, the greatest challenge, now that for that spirit stay, for spread that spirit stay, the spirit for be clean, for like your country, for be committed to your country, for make sure say no, for do this, for all my like last minute. You go to tell no worry, you go do you go set up no we go do and so then it begin for like bleed into other things.
Yeah.
But I think today I would rather just talk about the things that went
Yeah,
well.
but you know, you don't clarify. In the video, the thank you video, there was this light way go, you know, where the president been there. I see the chief minister walk up, he can meet you and talk, and after it was 2 minutes actually.
Less than
lights
2
come.
minutes.
Yes,
At
yes.
each time we will lights go because we're not being rely on ETSA. Not to, and just because we thought again, ETSA sometimes they get challenges, they go trip and all that. But in this case, we decided so they isolate the beata and just go 100% on generator. Again, spend so much time and money for fix with generator, fixing everything. But at the end of the day, we then can run all thing, you know, with a big screen, we been get at the top, the power been the trip. So once I trip, then tell, oh no way, then turn it on, they don't stabilizer, and then after a few hours again, it trip. And so at some point I decided to say, I lose the screen, and that means I lose for sure some people their life because of the way the stage.
Yeah, the screen go off.
We not change the structure of the place which we will do at Miata Civic Center. We'll go for place like steps so that you know right now the whole auditorium all thing just flat. But parts of the reform. Now we're going for change them, so it will become like a cinema, theater center and all that. So because of them challenges, and they will decide, say, you know what? So yeah, you're right. Not to be EDSA in fault with our lights they go. We'll not be there on EDSA. In fact, EDSA be available at the rest of the EU building perimeter, and you can see during the Civic Festival, at no point no day we're gonna any booth where and say lights don't go. Lights been there. We just decide so we're not going to rely on them. So we'll go on generator and then I've been a challenge. And I apologize to people for that. We should do better for make sure say we stay on consistently.
Yes, okay. Finally, Mr. Minister, what's the expectation for next year? You know, me and this me party we've been they talk about the economic benefits. We talk about how 2024 was and how this bigger than then. Yeah. What's the expectation?
Well, I'll just say that what's in mid-on is that the reward for great work it's always more work. I say that to my team and they're like, last year they not been believe say possible for us to do bigger and better. And this year we have done bigger and better. We've got delegates international. We introduced the concept of guest speakers who were really compelling. Professor Twai, the second day, the professor from Columbia University, talk about global data with him in for Salone. Really amazing. We don't mention Mavuso. We get people there from AFS and other places. So next year, Wale Fambule no say it will be bigger. It will be much, much bigger. we not get the time yet to go for go eat kids in January. We go for spend some time for rethink, waiting no go right, waiting for fix. Hopefully, me at a civic center going to be up and running. There will be a much functional space. We will get multiple events there at the same time. We don't control the sound. We will use the breakout rooms there. We will make sure say school picking and gets even greater benefits and returns from the participation. Hopefully, we get more partners and sponsors because now I think even international partners they don't begin to see the value. Year one and the things are there, which they do year two. But now they were all there. In fact, this year we've been getting co-sponsorship from UNFP and UNDP. UNFP sponsor the one-side events. We focus on SIHR, and then UNDP sponsor the quiz and debates night as well. So we don't begin to see aspects. I think UNDP also sponsor. I think the concerts as well. The UNDP provides some support for that. So I think say we will get additional international support. We will mobilize additional resources for make it even more accessible to people. We will get more school picking them for come through, for view. We will get better partnerships in terms of also which they display in terms of the history of the country.
Yeah.
This year we'll get the US Holocaust Museum then come with one exhibition. But going forward, I hope so we don't partner with the UN Museum, UNESCO Heritage Center, Cuba and other countries and for can show we different aspects of culture. So I just want to let family know say we commitment is to continue to dream bigger. Me, I can always say if me dream not they scare me, I don't even dream it. Well, imagine these people and think, say, Mr. Minister, are not possible. That is small ministry money, not there. But see what we have continued to achieve. And I think anybody we did it. By the way, anybody we criticize, we call it a failure. Me challenge to the person is not been the day. Anybody we good it, we witness them, was blown away by how successful it was. And we thank Allah for that. And we thank His Excellency President Julius Malabi because I hold this vision. And I give you the opportunity for doing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Minister. Big Brother Jimmy, waiting at the hope moving forward for the industry with all the challenges and the opportunities, waiting people and for be hopeful for, and waiting for expect from you with the compilation and all of that.
Right. Before I get into that, I want to tell you, first of all, plenty thank you for hosting me. And you know, one person I always don't be proud of. And I can always call you from time to time just for check up on you and things because I believe in you. And anytime with somebody they do good, I like forget that pat on the back. It's not much. It takes nothing. You understand? Yeah? But that day will make you feel good for that day. And then it motivates you for do great things.
Yeah.
So I support you and I'm very, very proud of it. I think say all the CFN, the people from CFN, you know, I don't sound on a trumpet, but I'm always very proud of you guys.
Yes.
You know?
He was our president.
I always on the support on always. And I respect you and I'm proud of you. May God continue to increase you, man.
Amen.
And I like what kind of the studio for the very first time I see the Bible and the Quran there. That's good. That's
but
good.
remember God. We pray, y'all can pray. We pray for the minister, then the president, and we serve as a people.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and with the time for imbibe the national anthem and pledge as well. We can start with that. They encourage parents them for record them, picking them, send them to we. So let me teach we serve some civics. You know, it's important.
Great, great. And also I want to tell the Honorable Minister Siba, plenty thank you for the respect and for the honor. You understand? I wasn't expecting this. Not to say I've been look forward to. I've been look forward to. I'm on that. I've been expect. But for let you call me and just say, "Bo, I honor you," and do that. It's a blessing. Thank you for the pat on the back. I'm really grateful, and continue to do the good work. You know, you talk about me. Things say this way you don't start. So the civic, if for continuum, this has nothing to do with SLPP or APC. It has nothing to do with politics. I want to let people then see them. And I know they sound you trumpet because, you know, of anything, but that the truth, mean truth as I see them. Continue doing what you're doing. This, I think, is great. It's good for the country. Like I've been say initially that, you know, in Jamaica, people then they left all over the world for go celebrate their culture, celebrate the wonderful things then where they happen at Jamaica. In return, then they sell Jamaica because even if they have the tourism, it's good for the country. So continue doing that. And you talk about, you know, maybe Basita. Basita is somebody I've known since 2000, 2001, 2002. We've been a work in our family kingdom. She was a good friend of mine, and even before we get married. So I've known her. And the Basita with me know that somebody very fear-minded. You understand? And I should say, as you don't explain everything now, I should say you don't see the light, and maybe go send you an apology. Now that Basita me sister, because you don't say everything as you know. And I'm not think say anything wrong for let you do what you they do so, where they bring benefits to the country. Where in fact that day they said the fact that peace been there, you understand?
Yeah.
I mean that's no amount of money
maybe
you
I
they
go
put on
park
hand.
somewhere, I come and take me motoka and go back. I meet some money park and they wash him motoka. So I say, Ibra, imagine that was around 1 a.m. and they wash the guy they were there and they wash him motoka.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So keep doing what you're doing, Mr. Minister. And the entertainment industry, there's huge potential. You know, me just the advise me brothers and sisters them for just look at the big picture and understand. Say they get a legacy for life. You understand? What you do today, now they determine how people then see you tomorrow, how you begin and see you tomorrow. Your actions, will you consider yourself a success? Now your actions, how your actions then impact other people in life positively. Well, if you can't, they impact people in lives negatively. You understand? And believe you need to tell well. In the long run, you said go shame. You go there, you corner, you beat yourself. Say, hey, if I be no. So please make that U-turn. Una we na the leader them. You know, my younger brother them, Cow and LJ and all the entertainment industry stakeholders them. Please, look at the big picture. I know saying na kumbaya, most time people know why unity. They want, hey, this man, why would I like say, boy, this man a churchy day, you know, let go. They want the violence, but believe you me, they born good picking. There's huge potential. Let's look at the big picture. And to Salone, we have but one Salone. This is the most beautiful country on planet Earth. I always done the same. Let we learn, continue for love each other, learn for respect each other, and let's see the good in each other rather than the bad. Because you know nobody not just bad all the time. One good thing they bought that person day. Look at that good day and celebrate that person day. Because when you celebrate that person day, now so God will celebrate you.
Thank you so much, big brother Jimmy, and it's a blessing. You know, this morning. The minister was our president of CFN, my brother, and we don't grow up, they listen to you. And like you say, most times you call me the other day, I was telling you, good we get people like Kuna, what they think about, we call, we pray for, we and advise we. You know, you get them people and they remember, say, if I do bad, somebody they really watch me, who can't tell me in my face, and they're not afraid, you know. So I appreciate that so much. You always call me, and I can't visit. I don't promise. Definitely. I've been telling you I don't try the Namza's chicken wings.
Okay.
Yeah, now I got me niece them. Yesterday me in the talk famata, they tell me say when are the can go Namza? Then sabi all the places.
Okay.
Now tell me about Namza. So therefore go the one weekend hopefully and so. But thank you so much.
Yeah, we go call me logo together. Let me say.
Definitely, definitely. At the beginning can play ball. You don't say Saturday, you know. But you know, this is not the festive season. I don't want to talk about how do we use this time as well for remind ourselves about the dog situation we get in the country. We never forget we safe. Now, in this way, people and they take advantage. Forget we young people them hooked into drugs. And the chief minister made an announcement na the town hall that government they take more steps and government get for announce the ban on the importation of the 225, the tramadol,
completely.
You know, and then they na very good news because while should they push away from the kush, then small tablet, then they easily can pass and people them abuse them, affect young people them. So. The minister they give the bell, just the ring and give a message against drugs, and then the minister say go give a message. Then we close for today.
Well, so are they ringing first?
Yeah,
so?
yes.
All right.
No, but ring and fine. No, that's standard too sexy. Ring and yeah.
So, well, the message is simple. If I'm with them, just say no to drugs. Simple.
Yes, Mr. Minister. Academician.
Me primary school, me na been senior prefect. Secondary school, me na been senior prefect. They use me for ring bell. Me mama na teacher, me papa na teacher. Don't say who for this bell business. Well, my final message really that follow members say no matter what we do, so with the Salone, a big pass we all. The love of a country for supersede every other thing, and we'll put the country first. All the other things then we will put our side. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Minister. As I always say now, we all get a role for play. No matter how say you do. If you're not a man, you're not chairman at Tire Base. We've been getting with chairman at Tire Base na Kisi. He was a role model. We all respect him, transparent, respectful, and we all see him as we leader. Leadership, any say you do, prove yourself, show leadership, lead people them diligently, play your part in the country. Nobody know they come out side and can make this country. Oh. Now we no more get for make here in we own way. All governments accountable, we shall hold them accountable, support them, we shall support them, because we're not an enemy of the state. Salone now we own. Now we no more get for make this country. So if we understand and then play with part and support we self, and one thing I enjoy, man, I go all the way to K. You know, there's towards to K, come number 2, drive, come na the Civics. Nobody, apart from the checkpoint police, go to stop me, then check and I pass. Nobody not stop me anywhere. I'm not afraid of that car, park me, motor car, peaceful. We are ready for left day. As the Civic perform well, now we left day with the Civic actually. I left day. Peacefully drive, go home, sleep, and you know, the peace. Nothing, they were big pass, way enjoyable pass the peace, so they enjoy so. You know, get nothing for fear. So let we hold on to that. Support governments, we go hold governments accountable, ask question, na part of your role, na your responsibility. For ask question, no mean say you hate your country. No. It shows say you like your country, you want thing for be better. Thank you so much, Mr. Minister. Thank you so much, Big Brother Jimmy. Now the end the Truth Morning Devotion. Today we'll meet back to my 6:30. Continue for follow Truth Media as always, for God and country. Serve your conscience, be responsible, be a law-abiding citizen, not do bad. You think say things go get better. If you do bad, it well, now we only the affect. So today we meet back, not two they always last. Have a lovely day and a productive week. Continue for stay with me.
Au fond des montagnes, c'est pourquoi je plais quand je vois les gens se mettre au fait. Et puis nos flingues c'est trop dingue, on se bat pour rien pourtant, c'est pas la paix. Then I wish that we can all get together and march a billion strong no matter what the weather. Africa, Africa, may God bless her, you a star.
So full of delight, getting lost in new cities every
Are you a graduate looking for a world-class master's degree? The Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Scholarship offers graduates a fully funded chance to study across Europe at top universities. Applications open in October with deadlines in January. Choose from a wide range of master's programs in engineering, technology, law, health, arts, social sciences, and many more. Here is how to apply. Visit the official Erasmus Mundus catalog online, select your program, prepare your documents, and apply directly through the program's website. Don't miss this life-changing opportunity. This is your moment. Study, grow, and connect across cultures. Erasmus Mundus. Inspire, apply, achieve. Funded by the European Union.
I can't wait.
This is Truth Radio,